Hey, welcome to AtLab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're going to play
Nemo's War. The second edition.
Second edition.
All right. So Nemo's War was designed by Chris Taylor, published by Victory Point Games, and plays 2 to 4 players, 1 to 4 players actually.
1 to 4.
1 to 4 players.
1 to 4 players.
Absolutely. In about 2 hours or more.
I'd say more on the
Typically
more.
takes us between 2 and 3.
Correct. So we're going to take this to the table and show you how it plays. All right, welcome to the table. Here we have Nemo's War set up for 2 players. We are basically going to go on a whole bunch of adventures.
2 decks of adventures.
Yes. Well, we don't have to go through both,
No,
but we
no.
definitely have to go through one.
Yes.
It's set up into 3 different acts, and then it'll be a finale. And we've gone through the setup. We'll show you. We've taken the standard setup, which is the, I believe it's the officer level, captain being extremely hard, officer being the medium level, and sailor being like easy mode. So we've obviously chosen the middle one because we don't want any breaks, and we also don't want to get tortured for the next 2.5 to 3 hours. So, with that said, we're going to go through and show you how we set the board up real quick, what everything on the board means, and then we'll kick off this adventure. Okay, starting with the upper left quadrant of the board, we have an adventure deck. So this adventure deck was built according to certain specific rules. A specific set of rules. So these rules basically sort of stack the deck in order of acts. There's certain cards depending on what motive you've chosen. We'll go through that in a second. But that's the deck. So the object of the game is for us to get through this deck and survive, right? And you'll see how that whole thing works. Up at the top, you have an infamy track, and that's going to show how much we're hated by the Imperials.
How notorious we are.
Basically. How infamous we are. Not just famous, we're infamous. There are certain thresholds on this track that if we hit, these different sets of ships are going to actually go into the ship pool and actually come out onto the board, and they're much stronger than the basic stock ships that are in there right now. Over here you have our track of resources, and the resources we can use, we can spend these resources by adjusting these dials. We can also wager those resources where we're going to use them to try to modify our dice rolls in certain situations where we have very high numbers to get. So in this game, basically, you're trying to roll high. So we've got Nemo as a resource, the captain himself. We have the crew we can stress for resources, and we have the hull we can spend. So all 3 of those we could spend. Certain adventure challenges or tests will require certain specific resources that you can use. So like some tests may only allow you to use Nemo and bet on him. And as he goes down the chart, he becomes like unstable and erratic. And eventually he could reach the defeat, the final space. If any of those resources reaches defeat, we lose the game. So you don't want to overstress or overspend your resources. So this basically represents the nautical, or the nautilus.
The nautical.
The nautical nautilus. So that's that. Let's go into the main seaboard next, and then we'll go to the ship track. Okay, over here you have the main board where, it's a map of the world. Upper left, we have our action points, and those are what we get to spend on each turn to take certain actions. We'll go through this in a second. Here you see there are 6 main oceans, and they're indicated by these die symbols. And then you have sort of these like sub-oceans that are kind of between. These tokens here are hidden ships. So there's ships out there, but they're hidden. And they're going to keep coming out, and they're going to start revealing themselves, and we can fight them, or we can ignore them. But if this ever fills up completely with ships, revealed ships, and there's nowhere else to put new ones, we lose. So you have to manage that. It's sort of like the threat. These little crystals represent treasures in those oceans that we can search for and earn treasure tokens throughout the game. Down here we have unplaced uprising cubes, and those cubes we can use when we incite uprisings in any of these areas on these continents. And that sort of takes the Imperial threat off of us and has them focus more.
Defers it onto something else.
Exactly.
So look at this war happening.
Yeah, we need to go address
We
the
didn't
Spanish
have anything
Revolution.
to do with it.
Yeah, so we will keep inciting those to maintain our infamy track.
Yeah.
Because basically, if the notoriety it's called. So
Right.
basically when the notoriety check gets too high, bad things happen obviously, and if it reaches certain thresholds, we lose the game as well. So you have to manage that. On the lower left, I don't think I have the full board in there, but it basically breaks down all the actions we can take on our turn. We'll go through that once we start the gameplay. Let me jump into the right side of the board and talk about that a second. Okay, over here on the right side of the board, we have a collected treasure spot where all of our treasures are going to go once we collect them, and discard them above it if we use them. Adventure deck. So this additional adventure deck is up there with a bonus treasure token on it, and that'll start accruing treasure tokens throughout the game. If we ever decide to take an adventure action, we can go through the first card on that deck, complete and actually do it, and then we will earn all those treasures. So it's something extra you can do to get treasure. Here goes through the turn sequence, here goes through the combat sequence, how combat works. On this board, everything is laid out. Every chart on how you do things is somewhere on this board, pretty much. Over here we have a motive. So we've gone through, there's 4 different motives in this game, and they basically set the tone of how you want to achieve victory here, because it'll determine what will give you the most victory points depending on what you do throughout the game. So there's a number of different categories, and you will get scored on them based by the modifiers on your specific motive. So the motive we randomly chose for this game is science. So under science, if you look in each category, so we have a net 0 bonus for warships sunk throughout this game. For any non-warships that are sunk, we get -1 point for each of those. For every adventure card we earn, we get 1 point each. For every treasure card we earn is net 0. For liberation, that's inciting revolt, we get ×3 multipliers. So however many of those cubes are on the board at the end of the game, we multiply that by 3, so that's pretty nice. Scientific discovery, so on treasures, on adventures, there will be that science symbol. For every one of those symbols we have completed at the end of the game, we'll get ×6. So that's our big goal right now. The bottom one is wonders. And wonders, you typically get some, like Nemo gives you wonder points, some adventures give you wonder points, but for the most, there's a lot of treasures that you will find wonders, and those will give you a ×4 modifier. So that's pretty good as well. So that's our goal right now. At some point in the game, we will have the option to change our motive. So if our game isn't going quite the way we want it to, and it actually is going towards something else, we may want to do that. We'll deal with that later on. Over here you have another bunch of different ship tokens. They will come out at certain points in the game as well. Certain events will bring them out, but these guys will come out during the first, second intermission and during the rising action, which is towards the finale. Bottom of the deck, bottom of the board here, we have the salvage and tonnage track. So every ship we sink, we have an option to either score it as tonnage for that particular ocean, and we have an opportunity to score it into salvage. So if we put it in salvage, we can use that to spend on any one of these 4 available Nautilus upgrades. The cost in salvage is on the upper right. It'll go anywhere from 2 to 4 salvage pieces. So for every ship in here, you spend them if we take a salvage or an upgrade action. Refit, I believe it's called. And you can equip one of these upgrades. These upgrades are very good.
Yes.
Absolutely good. So we're going to go for those. Last but not least, I'll go through our tableau, and then we will start this adventure. Okay, so the player tableaus in this game, aren't very big. Most of the work happens on the board. And every cooperative game, we're playing fully cooperative. We are not playing the competitive cooperative. Right. So based on that, we each have, and for a 2-player game, it'll tell us that we each have 2 roles, and each role gives you certain things that you're supposed to manage and other duties that you will have within this role. It just kind of spreads the load across both players. So right. It will also tell you which crew members you have, and these are like special crew members that can be sacrificed throughout the game to take advantage of their special abilities. However, if you do that, you're sacrificing the additional bonus victory points you'll earn for them at the end. But in a bind towards the end, you will
they may be going overboard.
Yes, so. You'll find yourself wanting to off them, which is not good. So as a tactical officer, my job is to perform all placement phase activities, and we'll go through that once we start. If we want to risk any of the hull points as resources, I determine that. If I want to do that. My other duties, I determine the difficulty level, optional rules, which you guys can do together, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I roll all dice hostile to the mission, so any lull rolls or any combat rolls for the warships, I roll those. And I determine if sunken ship tokens are tonnage or salvage. So what do you have as task?
So I'm the purser. The bursar.
The bursar.
The bursar. And I manage the tableau, so any of these upgrades that we do get for the ship and things like that, those all go on my tableau. I manage the notoriety track up here, so I'll be moving that around, and the action point track, which is here, and I always try to do my best to move the actions the right way. I will be reading aloud all the adventure cards.
Ooh, how
so
exciting.
You're welcome for that.
Yes.
And I will draw the treasure tokens, which we'll see how that goes because they're on your side. So, and placing the treasure available gemstones. Sometimes we'll have options about where those go, so I'll make that decision. Other duties, I determine the motive at setup, which in this case we've chosen randomly, and the possible Act 3 change.
Yes, so the Act 3 change in motive will be up to you.
Yep.
But again, we are going to do that as a group.
I also determine which upgrade cards are purchased.
Okay.
And approve all treasure token expenditures.
Oh my goodness. But we do this as a team.
We do a lot of this together.
Yeah, so a lot of that is just, I guess, if you want to really stick to roles. But I think as a group game,
and if you're
fully
playing with more
cooperative,
people,
yeah, maybe it's cool to have your separate role.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
there's also a captain, right? So look at me. I'm the captain now.
You're the captain. Now.
So the way the captain rolls, so you have to decide what actions you're going to be spending the action points on, and I would control the tableau card. So right now, there's really nothing for me to control. I would risk the Nemo ship resource, and I decline voluntary stalk attacks and adventures, and I resolve tests. So we'll go through what that means as well. At any point, if we were to fail any test or breach a notoriety level on the notoriety track, the next person, in this case the bursar, Frances, will become the new captain. We will get one action point for her to dig us out of this hole, and then we will continue play. If that occurs again with her, it switches back to me. So captain duties,
revolving.
it will shift back and forth throughout the game. So that's pretty much that. We have the Nautilus. We're going to have to roll a die to see where the Nautilus starts, and we will go through turn sequence during the first turn, and you'll understand what we have. But one last thing to cover. In the beginning of the game, depending on which motive you've chosen, you get to select the respective ship upgrade. So the Nautilus upgrade for the science motive is monstrous design, which allows you to gain one fewer notoriety per ship token that you sink if you're using a stalk attack, down to a minimum of 0. So we'll show you how stalk attack versus regular attack works. But we decided to take it. Now you do have to pay 3 of your ship resources to actually buy this. It's optional, but it's definitely worth it. And we've paid 1 from each track to start, so that's why we're there. That, I think, pretty much high level summarizes what we're doing here. And I think it'll make much more sense, the flow of the game, once we start playing. We don't want to talk too long because this game is long. So with that, I think we are ready to start the game.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. So
Okay.
let's jump into the prologue. So the first thing we do, the turn sequence starts, it's basically twofold. We're going to do an event phase, and then we're going to do a placement phase, right? And then we're going to do an action phase. So which is kind of right after the placement. But
All right. So our first card is the prologue, Act 1. The facts relating to this apparition, entered in various logbooks, agreed in most respects as to the shape of the object or creature in question, the untiring rapidity of its movements, its surprising power of locomotion, and the peculiar life with which it seemed endowed. If it was a whale, it surpassed in size all those hitherto classified in science. All right, so roll a die and place the Nautilus in the corresponding major ocean.
we are going to need a dice tray, I think.
Okay,
For
good luck
this
fitting that on the
endeavor.
table.
We'll slide it right over here
Okay.
between us.
All right.
because there is a lot of dice rolling.
Oh, there's a lot of
in
dice
this
rolling,
game.
yeah.
So I
Right.
think you can see just the end of
Yeah, I
it.
think that's good.
All right, so I'll roll a die,
6.
and it is a 6.
All right, so place the Nautilus
Yes.
in the Indian Ocean.
All right, so we are in the Indian Ocean start.
All right, and commence play with the next card. So roll only 2 white dice to begin each placement phase. So that will,
Put that up.
oh yeah, we'll
above
put
the
these
deck.
above actually.
So we are starting Act 1 now.
Yes, here we go.
Go ahead, read it out.
All right, Captain Nemo's Diaries. For my part, I did not wish to bury with me my curious and novel studies. I had now the power to write the true book of the sea, and this book, sooner or later, I wished to see daylight. Okay, this is a card that we will keep. So after placing the finale card in the pass or fail pile, we're going to do a test.
Okay.
And during this test, we cannot sacrifice any of our ship resources. If we pass the finale, the test is going to be an 8. If we fail the finale, the pass is going to be a 10. If we pass, we gain 1 Nemo, and if we fail, we lose 1 Nemo. And if we were defeated and did not reach the finale, we also fail this card. So
Okay.
there we
So
go.
this is his diary.
Yeah, these are his diaries, which I guess thematically makes a lot of sense. So that'll go in our tableau. I'll keep that over here, which
We can't
you
even
can't
see. All right,
it's
so
okay.
we're gonna adjust the camera just a little bit so you
Okay.
can see a little more of the table, and then we'll jump into the rest of this round.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Okay, so that should be a little bit better. Don't want to go out too far because you still want to be able to see things.
Yeah.
So that was the event phase. Now we go to placement phase.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll all the placements as the first officer, right? Or tactical officer.
Mm-hmm.
So the way placement works is we roll 2 white die right now. At some point we'll actually get a 3rd die, a black
Right.
one. And we take the 2 numbers, a 5 and a 2, and you start filling the C's in order from lowest to highest with these hidden ship tokens. So we'll go to C number 2, the Eastern Pacific, and then C number 5, which is the European seas.
Which is a problem.
Right, so as we continue the adventure, we're going to start to have to put more tokens in these seas. And if it's ever full, it's going to start to spill out into the other seas, and then other things will happen. So you'll see how that goes. So that is one of the major things we have to manage throughout. The next thing we do with the 2 dice that we rolled is take the differential between the 2 numbers. So the difference between 5 and 2 is 3. And you add those points to your action points track. And that's how many action points we are going to get to spend to do whatever actions we want.
Right.
We can spend all of them now down to 0, or you can save at max 1 to carry over into the next round. So that is placement, and now we are going to do action phase, so we can take our action. So
Okay.
what do we want to do? So,
I don't know. Captain,
Capitan,
what would you
I'm
like
the
to
captain.
do? We have some treasure.
Right, so the actions we can take are, we can search for treasure if there's treasure in our sea. We can rest, which will boost up our crew. We can repair, which will fix our hull if we're ever down low on the track. We can refit, which is to buy upgrades for the Nautilus. We can incite, as long as there are open available spaces on land to incite. We can move.
Yep.
The ship starts with a default movement of 1, so
Right.
it costs 1 action point. I can move from sea to sea, depending on if they're connected with these little blue lines. Or we could attack, right?
Okay.
And then we have to decide what kind of attack we want to do. And that
Right.
attack costs 1 point, I believe, as well, right? So,
So what would you like to
and we can
do?
adventure, which is a 2-pointer,
Right.
which is to go on an adventure in that deck. So I think, as far as science goes, maybe we'll look for some treasure.
Okay.
You think? I mean, what do you
That's
think
fine.
as far as
I was thinking either treasure or like do an adventure.
do another adventure?
Yeah.
Spend
Just
2
because
points?
sometimes we get more of the science
Well,
doing that.
Why
but-
not? We can get an extra treasure
And we'll get a treasure
just
by
for
doing
it.
it.
So,
do you know what I mean?
okay, so
and we
we
have
will
the points.
spend 2 points.
And we're not in a situation where we need to worry about fighting yet.
Put
so.
that aside. We're going to actually look at this card. And what do we have?
Oh, great. Prussia declares war.
Ooh.
Yay. I suppose their Chancellor Bismarck will take them to war after war. But it is their great naval base at the Wilhelmshaven that concerns us now. What will Captain Nemo make of such an opportunity as Prussia's war spreads to the seas? So this is a play card. In every ocean where there are one or more Prussian warships, which there are none right now,
None.
immediately discard one hidden ship token,
Oh.
or reveal one revealed ship token of any type of nationality. Then pass for this card's tonnage VPs, or fail and lose 2 notoriety.
Interesting. So what does that mean?
Well, we can't really do it because we don't have any ships.
So, or one revealed ship token if any type of nationality. Then immediately discard one hidden ship token or one revealed ship token. So we can't do that. Pass for this.
So we could
card.
pass.
Yeah, we're just going to pass for this card's tonnage VP. So this will
Right.
go in our pass pile.
Exactly.
This
And
one-
when it talks about the tonnage VPs, there's the little icons at the top. Those
Mm-hmm.
we were hoping for is to get some science, but we'll just pass and we'll get those VPs at the end of the game. Or in this case, we're probably going to lose some. It'll be like net zero for us, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't want to lose notoriety.
Right. So, well,
gain
no,
notoriety.
lose. That's lose. That would bring us down.
Yeah, but we can't.
We can't go any
get
further.
negative
So we earn. You just have to actually play that card.
Yeah.
And you earn the treasure. So
Right.
this goes in the discard, and we have a treasure bag that we get to draw one treasure token from. So that was kind of a non-event considering there were no revealed ships. All right, so this is a retained treasure, which means we're going to get to keep it, and we can discard it to gain 1 reroll, or we keep it to gain 4 treasure points at the end of the game. So that'll go in our treasure collection, and we may or may not use it.
There we go.
So,
All right, we have one more action. Did you want to do something else? Do you want to move, or we can move over to Western Pacific
can we?
if you want.
Yeah.
Or we could incite if you want to incite, but again, it doesn't.
It's not going to help
really
our
us
notoriety
right
at this
now.
point. So we could even attack this hidden ship if we wanted to. But yeah, because
We
we
can.
need the tonnage, the salvage rather.
Let's do it because
So-
I know what we want over there. So
Yes, there's
all right,
definitely
so
good
we'll
upgrades.
do an attack.
All right, so we're going to do now you have 2 ways to attack. You can do a bold attack,
Mm-hmm.
which is good if you want to continue to
Repeatedly
fight.
attack,
yeah,
yeah.
within a certain ocean, you want to keep fighting a bunch of guys, just roll up on them. But we're going to do a stalk attack, which allows us, it's going to give us a +1 dice modifier bonus on this attack, but we're only allowed to attack once.
Right.
So, but there's only 1 ship here, so it really doesn't matter. So what we do is we're going to attack this hidden ship, and we reveal it. And we reveal it by drawing a ship token from the bag of ships, and we're going to get a Cuddy Sark.
You're
which
a
is
Cuddy Sark.
It's a clipper. It's the clipper.
It's a clipper.
So it has so these white ships are non-combat ships. They are just like mail ships and not frigates, but like vessels that are just like delivering stuff, right? So this happens to be just a clipper. It doesn't have an attack rating. It would have one in the upper left, and the bottom in the upper right it has a defense rating. So we need to roll at least a 9. And when you combat, you're going to roll 2 combat dice, right?
Yep.
And we now have the opportunity to spend or wager some of our ship resources to this roll. And for combat, we can wager any of them.
Okay. Would you like to do that?
I think we should.
What do you want to do? Crew?
I think crew. Crew is going to give us the best bonus here. So you move the dial between the 2 levels, and we're going to bet 3. I bet 1 crew resource, but we're going to get a +3 modifier.
Right. And really a +4 because we get 1
And
for our
+1
attack
for the
anyway.
stalk. So go ahead and roll us up, combat lady.
Do I roll for these?
Yeah, I
thought
roll
you do as the
for
captain.
bad guy attacks, I believe.
All right. Doesn't really.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You wanna roll?
I don't know. I think you roll. It doesn't matter.
I usually roll anyway. Just
Yeah,
'cause-
we'll let you roll. All right, so we have a
5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Which
plus
is
1 is 9.
Yes, which is exactly what we need.
Exactly. Now, because we wagered, but we won, we actually get to move that back to where it was.
Right.
Had we lost, it
They're
would
still
start
fresh.
declining. It would be bad.
Okay.
Which I'll explain what happens then if it does happen. But we were successful, so we sank the Cuddy Sark. We have the option now to put it in the Indian Ocean as salvage, not salvage, as tonnage, and we'll score that at the end of the game. Or we could throw it here as salvage, and we're going to use it to
Yep.
spend towards an upgrade at some point. So that's good. Now, however, it has 1 notoriety symbol. So we would take a notoriety hit here.
However, we have our monstrous design upgrade, so we gain 1 fewer notoriety per ship that we sink from a stock attack, which we just did. So down to a minimum of 0. So we actually get none of that because we look like some giant squid or something.
So we basically snuck in, rammed into this ship, sank it, and they just assumed it was a sea monster.
Yes.
So nobody knows it's Nemo at this point, so no notoriety. Yeah. Perfect attack, exactly what we wanted to do.
Excellent. All right.
So I think we're going to carry over 1 action point to our next turn. So that ends the round, and this is how every round's going to go. They're not going to take this long because we're explaining everything, but you'll see, it'll just start to really flow. So let's get on with the next adventure.
All right, next. So we start over. Boop. All right, so to kind of keep things short, this is a really long game. And also for you guys to be able to experience this yourself, I think. I'm not going to read through every single card, but I'll read the title. So this one's called Vigo Bay.
All right.
And it is another keep card. So when the Nautilus is in the North Atlantic or European seas, you may fail this card and collect a treasure, continuing to collect treasure 1 at a time until we draw a wonder or a retain token, at which time we keep that token and stop drawing. And if we haven't used it by the end of the game, we can pass it and get 6
That's a lot of points.
Adventure card points.
I think we keep it.
Okay. Yeah, but we'll see. Well, we're going to keep it because
Yeah.
we can't even use it right now anyway. But I think that's a great idea to keep it because it's a ton of points. And we're not getting points for treasure.
Correct. All right, so we're going to go right into our placement and see what kind of ships are coming out. So we rolled a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
So we have
So
somebody
4
coming
comes
into
in
the
here.
South Atlantic. So we're going to go into 5.
So
And this
we're
is
gonna spill
where
over. So
5
where do you
sort of
wanna
like
go?
explodes.
Indian Ocean?
So when you can't fit any more ships in here, you now have the opportunity to go into any of the adjacent seas. And this dotted line actually counts as adjacency. We can't travel through the Suez Canal at this stage, but we can use it as an adjacency level. So we can either put some ships here or here if there's room.
I think Indian Ocean.
Yeah, why not?
It's less likely to bleed over into the Indian Ocean.
Yep, so the differential here is only 1, so we only get 1 action point this turn. So what do you want to do? Do you want to start moving?
Yeah, let's move.
All right, so...
Do you want to go over here?
Yeah, so we'll use 1 action point. We'll move up here to the Western Pacific.
Okay.
And in the Western Pacific, what do you want to do here?
You want to fight again?
Yeah, let's do a
I really
stomp
want
attack.
those steam torpedoes.
Yes.
I'm like wanting those bad. All
Okay,
right,
so we're
just
going
have
to go after the top ship. Or the bottom. Let's go to the bottom one.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to face, ooh, a yellow.
Okay.
What is it?
It's the Ferdinand Max.
Oh, the Ferdinand Max.
Ironclad.
Ironclads.
All right, so it has an attack of 7 and a defense of 10.
Right, so the way, now we're fighting our first warship. So these yellows are warships. It's going to have to roll 2 dice, just like us, because it's going to get an attack. And it always attacks first, unless you're using a torpedo attack, which we are going to explain later. Or if you have certain upgrades, I think we get the first attack. But we are going to have to defend now, and hopefully, well, basically hope that he misses. So we're going to roll 2d6 versus his value, and if the result is less than his attack value, we suffer hits equal to the lower die's value. So we want to roll low for him, right? And we rolled an 8, and his attack value is 7.
Yeah.
So we take hits equal to the lower die value. So we got a 3. Right? So for each hit, so we're going to take 3 hits. We lose 1 random resource, or we destroy a card. Right? Destroy 1 Nautilus upgrade card. So I have to roll 3 random hits. So we get 4, which is hull. So we take hull damage. I rolled a 5, which is more hull
also
damage.
hull.
And I rolled a 2, which is some crew damage.
Just crew. Okay.
All right, so that's what he does to us. Now we can attack back.
Okay.
So let us wager.
All right, you
Some
want to
crew.
wager some crew?
Yep.
Okay. So that's a 3. We get our 1 here.
Yep. So we
and
get a
that should be
+4
good, right?
modifier, and we need a 10.
We need a 10. I'm not going to look at these when I roll them, just so you know.
Okay,
What do we get?
that was bad.
Oh, no.
All right.
That's exciting.
So what we're gonna do is we're
Yeah,
gonna spend this to get 1 reroll.
Okay.
So we're gonna get rid of that
Try again.
treasure, and hopefully you hit him this time. 7, 8, 9, 10,
10,
11.
11.
Bang,
Perfect.
we killed him.
Okay.
All right. So He's dead. It cost us 4 treasure points.
And he also gives us 1 notoriety, but we get 1 fewer notoriety, so
Right.
we're not going to worry about that.
Okay, so we took a lot of damage though.
We did.
And we have
fixed
1
that.
action point left?
We do.
Alright, so we can't do anything. Oh, was that an action point?
What did
To
we
attack.
spend? I think we spent that to attack.
Somebody's not
Because
managing
we were
the
too.
action
I
point
know.
track.
Well, we just jump right into the actions.
I know.
We just bring the action.
We do.
All right, so we're done.
Yep, action phase over. So, next adventure.
All right. This is a test. 9.
What is it called?
It's just called Test. It's called
Really?
Event 27. It's a quote. The Earth wants not new continents, but new men.
Right, that's
That's
absolutely
Captain
important.
Nemo.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so we can sacrifice Nemo for this test, but only Nemo.
We can wager his.
Yeah, we can't
skill.
wager we can't wager anything else. If we pass it, we can reset the Nemo ship resource to its determined space,
Eh.
which, or we fail and we lose 1 Nemo and we gain 2 notoriety.
Well, we have to test it.
So we might want to pass just, that'd be nice. All right, so do you want to sacrifice him or no?
Yeah, we need a 9 to pass this.
You want to roll?
I roll for all tests, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
fail. What do we lose?
A Nemo
All right, so we
And-
lost that plus 1,
plus 1.
and we lose a Nemo.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, we
lose
failed the
2 of
test.
these. 1, 2.
We failed. We bet
We-
Nemo, so we lost. So we lost it, right?
Yeah, so
we
we-
lose
yeah.
1 more because you have to lose 1 for the lowest die, and now we
Okay.
lose 1 because the card tells us we lose 1.
Oh, okay. That's the only thing that really confuses me in this game.
All right, I'll
So-
keep track of the losing.
Keep track of how much we're losing.
Yeah, so
'cause
that goes in
I
the fail
can't-
pile.
Yeah.
Well, this so everybody else understands, if anyone else is confused. When you wager a resource and you fail the test, you automatically lose down to the one you
Mm-hmm. Right,
bet
so
to,
we
right?
lost down to
right?
here.
Then you have to take the lowest die value of that bad roll and lose 1 if it's a 1 or 2 if it's anything higher,
Okay.
right?
And then we lost
And then
1.
because the card penalty says lose another Nemo, we lost another Nemo. That's
Yeah.
why we lost 3,
Gotcha, okay.
right?
All right. Well,
So-
that was crappy.
Oh man.
And we have like, what, 2 points? Or
No, we don't get
we
anything
didn't
yet,
roll
because now I'm gonna roll placement.
All right.
So
4 and
1 and a
1?
4.
Okay. 1. And 4. So I got-
All right, now we get 3 action points.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want to repair.
I agree.
Maybe we should wait till we should probably wait on that because
Wait
if we,
for a lull.
Yeah, we do.
'Cause that'll
'cause
be cheaper.
On a lull turn, it only costs 1 action
Right.
point, and we're not really hurting that bad. It's just Nemo.
Yeah.
It's hurting really
And
bad.
you can't fix him.
No, there's ways,
There's
but
no
not
fixing Nemo.
any that we have right now.
All right.
Ugh. All right, so I think we'll probably just let's go for treasure here.
Okay.
So what is the treasure
All
search? So
right, so the way this works, we have the board on the side here, and based on what we roll, a variety of things could happen. Basically, to pass, we want to roll a 7 or better.
Okay.
If we roll a 7 or 8, we collect the treasure, but we also gain notoriety because somebody caught us like trying to steal treasure. 9 to 11 is a success, and 12 we actually get 2 treasures. Anything lower than a 7, we're actually going to be losing crew and hull,
Okay.
and or hull.
So let's pay our action point so we don't forget.
Yeah.
And we're gonna wager one of our resources. So for
Crew?
treasure hunting, searching, we can wager any of the 3. I
Yeah.
believe.
I'm assuming you want to do crew.
Yeah. Let's go for crew.
Yeah.
6,
All right.
7, 8, 9.
All right, perfect. Success, collect 1 treasure.
Okay.
And this goes back.
Yeah. The reason I wanted to get more treasure because they're good for doing things like we did when we get the reroll. Right. So that's 1 action. 2 actions. I think we should fight
Okay.
one of these ships. So spend an action point. And we are going to fight against the Scotia,
The Nova Scotia.
the Nova Scotia.
Okay.
And
So they are not going to attack us, which is good.
very good. So let's wager some crew again, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
And we need a 10. 6, 7, 8,
9,
9.
10.
Plus 1 for stalking is a 10.
Jeez.
So,
All right. So
wow.
there you go. That was worth 2 notoriety, so we'll only gain 1 notoriety.
Yep, and we don't lose our
Here you go.
our crew.
Yeah, that's good.
So that was our second to last action, I think, for our...
You want to save it?
Yep, we'll save it for the next round.
All right.
So let's go to the next adventure.
Okay. The Korea incident. This
Ooh.
is also a keep. So when the Nautilus is in the Western Pacific, which we are, you may intervene on Korea's behalf. We can sacrifice Nemo or crew for this test. It's a test 11.
Wow.
If we pass, we place up to 1d3 uprising cubes in any Pacific Ocean location. If we fail, we lose 2 hull or gain 4. I think we should just keep it.
I think we keep it. I don't want to do
and
this right
decide
now.
if that's something we want to do
If our
later.
notoriety is getting out of hand, then I say we do it.
Yeah, that's
because-
4 notoriety. Plus we lose 2 hull if we don't win that.
Yep.
That's not good.
All right, so now we'll do placement. Ah, lull. See, that's good. We wanted a lull because we want to repair.
Oh, right. The double ones are bad, though, when you're fighting.
Only when you're fighting,
Yeah,
it's an
okay.
auto fail.
I know, it gives me shakes, like, when we roll.
All right, so a lull turn. What does that mean? So when you roll doubles, we automatically place ship tokens into the white die spaces. So in this case, 2 1s. We're going to get two new hidden tokens in the Western Pacific.
Okay. Okay.
All right, and now we're going to place 1 treasure token on the doubles ocean, if there is none. So 1 treasure token goes there, and we place 1 treasure token on the adventure deck. Now we look at any uprising cubes because this is where the Imperials get to quell the uprising, but there aren't any. And we don't get any action points. This is why it's good to kind of save one
save one,
between
yeah.
turns, right? So now, during a lull phase, you really are limited on actions, but rest, repair, refit, and adventure actions, which normally cost 2, only cost 1. So now we're going to take advantage of that and do a repair for 1.
Yes.
So let us go
All
ahead
right,
and spend
so
that
we'll
action
spend
point
that, and we'll sacrifice some crew
for
just
3
to bump us up.
and see what we need.
Yeah.
7 or better?
Yep.
So I need to roll a 4 or better. 10,
Wow.
11, 12, 13. So that's max.
13. Wow. Okay. We gain 2 hull.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. That's
we are-
awesome. We are in ship shape.
We are in ship shape, indeed. So that couldn't have come out better. We can put our crew back. So you're basically using your crew to really work it hard. And then, if they fail at it, they lose morale.
Right.
It's kind of thematic, right? But they did such a great job
Yeah.
that we are now in ship shape.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Next
Excellent.
adventure.
Ready? All right. The Indian Ocean.
Oh dear.
This is also a keep. So when the Nautilus is in the Indian Ocean, you may pass to gain 1 Nemo and 1 notoriety.
We're doing that.
Let's do that.
All right. So let's roll for
Placement.
placement. We get a 2 and a 3
2 and a 3.
and 1 action point.
Okay, perfect.
That'll get
that's
us
great,
enough to move.
actually.
Yeah.
2 and a 3
All right.
and
One
we have
action.
1 point. And
So
you want to move,
Spend
right?
it.
Oh yeah.
We're
spend
going
it
to
right
move
back.
down to the Indian Ocean.
And you wanna use
let's
this?
use that card.
Okay.
So that's going to give us 1 notoriety.
Pass and 1. And we heal Nemo for 1, so he is back to steady.
Steady's no longer erratic.
Yeah.
All right. That ends our turn.
Okay.
So we're actually churning through this
flying
pretty quick.
through.
Yeah, this is good. Good pace.
Do you miss when I read it?
What? Well,
Do you miss me reading it?
it's like epic law.
Okay. I'm reading an epic tale.
You are.
All right, a pearl worth 10 million. This is also a keep. When in the Indian Ocean, for 1 action, you may test for a 10. This is a crew test. If we pass, we can fail the card and gain 3 treasure. If we fail the test, we gain 1 notoriety. And at the game's end, we can pass if unused. And this does have 1 science
I think we
on
hold
it, as well as an adventure. So
That'll
I
be-
think we should keep it for now.
Yep, I'll keep it forever because that'll
Or keep it forever.
forever. Well, for now until we decide.
Again,
Yeah.
treasure doesn't do anything for us this game, and that's, like the last game we played, it was all about treasure.
Yeah, we had
So-
we played exploration last time, and that was about getting treasures.
Right.
So
All right, so roll for placement.
okay. 5
Five
and
and
1. So C1 and then C5. So it
You
looks
wanna put it
like
in the Indian?
down in the Indian Ocean. So as you can see, the board is starting to fill up.
Yeah, this isn't good.
We're gonna get 4 action points this time now.
Okay, that's great.
So this is a
This is
huge
really good.
opportunity to do
Okay.
what we need to do. So I think we should.
wanna fight?
I do, but I want to spend 1 point to go up to the Western Pacific.
Oh, really?
and
Okay.
hit that one. Because that
Why?
one's full.
Says European seas.
Well, we can't
and
get
that's
there.
Oh, because we don't have the canal. Okay,
Nope. So
perfect.
spend our action point.
Okay, and then let's fight.
Yeah, how do you
Okay.
want to fight though? I think we might want a bold attack.
Okay.
Because we can knock out
We
at
can
least
knock
2
them
ships.
out? Okay.
If we were to stalk attack, we could only fight 1 ship.
Yeah.
If we bold attack and win, we can fight the next one without spending any more action points. We're going to take some notoriety hits, but I'm okay with that.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
No, that's fine.
Because we're very low on the notoriety
Yeah.
track, so
Well, the funny thing is
bottom
our non-warships
Mm-hmm.
are actually going to lose us points at the end of the game, so it's almost like we want to be attacking more like the warships. All right.
well, it's just random. We don't
It's
know.
Ryuho.
The Ryuho.
Ryuho.
The Ryuho, Japanese ironclad
Ryuho.
warship.
Ryuho.
Now we are bold attacking, so we're not going to
So-
get that +1 bonus, so we definitely need to press the crew on this one again.
Okay.
So the Ryuho is, we need a 10? Oh, actually no, he's going to attack
He's
us
gonna attack
first,
us
so
first.
he needs 7, and
Wow.
he hit for 5.
Are you
Oh
kidding
my
me?
god. Okay, so we actually had to take a step back here and review the prior combat because this didn't seem right. So what I initially said in the beginning was you always want to roll high is the correct statement. Even defending an attack, you have to roll high. If you roll greater than or equal to their attack value, you successfully defend. So these are defense dice, right? So if you successfully defend, you don't get hit. So we should never have taken damage the first combat with the Ferdinand Max Ironclad.
Right, because we rolled an 8.
We rolled an 8 and he has an attack of 7. So we actually defended that. We also prematurely spent that because you can't wager
Oh, yeah.
crew on a defense, right?
Yeah.
So we are actually going to reclaim our damage. We took 2 hull and 1 crew damage that combat. So
So we're just going to repair. the
get our
one
hull
crew
back,
and
get our
one
crew
hull.
back because we actually beat them without taking any damage. So
Right.
we should be square now.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
He just attacked. We rolled an 11. That's greater than or equal to his combat. We evaded. So
Right.
no damage. I
Okay.
think we are square, and I'm pretty good with that.
Okay. Yeah,
All
I
right,
feel
so
good
let's
about that
move
too.
forward, and we'll just have
And
to keep
try
that
to blow
in
up
mind.
this ship.
Yes. All right, so now we will wager our crew.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so now I need a 10 or better.
Yeah. Think
Or
high. Think like
I need a
like
7 or
20.
better. Well, actually, yeah, we're bold action. We're not getting any bonuses on the sneak attack.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom.
All right,
That's-
that'll do. That will do.
That'll do,
Let's
pig.
Take our
That'll
crew
do.
back. All right.
All right, let's
so
take the
he's
Ryuho.
done. We do gain 1 notoriety because it was not a stealth attack.
Right. So, being that it's a bold attack, we can keep going as long as we are successful. And I
All
think-
in the same action.
all in the same action. So I think we're going to do one more.
Yeah, we bold attacked. We might as
All
well.
right? Keep
yeah.
the oceans
That's fine,
clear.
that's fine.
All right, so we are going to go after the freighter.
All right. So he does not attack us. That's good.
That's a positive.
The Clyde.
And he has no notoriety. So we're not going to take any penalties for him.
Yep. Let's wager some crew again.
Yep, wager crew. We need
And
a
he's
7.
7, so
7,
that'll do.
8,
Okay.
9, 10. So that's a success. He's dead. Our crew gets back to normal. We're going to actually take him as salvage now, tonnage rather.
Yeah, because
we are
we filled up our
full on a
salvage.
salvage track. So what ocean are we in?
We are in the Western Pacific.
Western Pacific. So there is a ship sunk in the Western Pacific. Now, the way this scores at the end is for every filled up column, we will gain the highest column that we're full in points. So we are going to want to fill them in order, obviously, because if it's not full, we don't get the points for it. Now, you
Right.
don't get a cumulative score of all the columns. You only get the highest one.
Right.
So there you go. I think we stop here.
Yeah? Okay.
Or do you want to keep going?
That is completely up to you.
Let's go. We'll push it one more time. Why not? Let's just clear the Western Pacific of ships.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to deal with it till later, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Oh, another
Oh, it's a Dono.
a non-notoriety ship. These are good ones.
Passenger vessel.
Now we are going to take a -1 penalty point for each of these. They are worth 1 point each anyway for
Yeah,
salvage,
exactly.
for
So they're,
tonnage.
yeah. Net
So-
0.
They're not worth anything, but they are getting out of our oceans, and I
Right.
think that's important. So we get the attack. We want to wage
Yeah.
the crew again. So this is scary. We need what, an 8? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skin
You
of our
scare me
teeth.
with those rolls.
So this again is the Western Pacific.
Okay. All right. I'm done. now.
You're done wagering?
I'm done
One more
with
attack?
this.
No.
No.
I think we're good. So that was our action. We have 2 more points to spend. I think we should.
Do you want to move?
Yeah,
or
let's spend a
Do
point.
you want to refit the ship?
Refitting would cost us 2 action points. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right. So what is our refit?
So as always, you want to roll higher than a 7.
Okay.
We'll gain an upgrade, but we lose a treasure if we roll a 7 or an 8.
All right. Let's go with crew.
So yeah, absolutely.
Push the crew. Refit the ship.
That'll
Bang.
do. Okay, wait, what is that?
Max.
Max. So we actually get to upgrade for 1 fewer salvage, so we get to keep a salvage.
So we will pay 3 salvage, and we'll put these off to the side.
And you want the torpedoes? Do you want to go over what each of those are? What
Right,
do we
so
have?
we have steam torpedoes, which allow us once per action phase, we can make 1 free torpedo attack at our location. You roll a 2d6, and on a non-warship, you roll a 5+, or a regular warship, you roll a 6+, and it automatically dies. Every round we get
Yeah.
1 attack like this. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we love this. Steam
So
torpedoes.
we're definitely gonna get this one, but I'll read the others. If you
Okay.
hand me the torpedo
Yes.
attack token,
Do you want to just put it on the card?
that's fine. The other items are reinforced armor. So when attacking warships receive -1 die modification on all attack rolls, which is good. Arcane library, you receive +1 dice roll modifier when performing a search or insight action. And electro-powered crew armor is you may use this card once during each bold attack for a +1 modifier after the dice roll, or remove this card, destroy it, for a +2 after a dice roll. So it's like an emergency. We need +2 to combat here, but I'm not too huge on that one, to be honest. Just to show that we're not crazy, though, and how we screwed up before. Some of
This is why I get confused.
some of these cards get a little hokey, right? Because like reinforced armor here says attacking warships receive -1 dice modification to all attack rolls. So on their attack, if you were to give them a -1, that actually
It helps them.
It helps them because they want to roll low. What this in the book it says if we have reinforced armor, we get +1 to that roll.
Yeah.
So
Our like defense roll.
Right,
Which I
so-
think means what you reduce
we just talked this
their
about. So
yeah.
if the Ryuho is out there and we were to apply this armor, their 7 is technically a 6 attack.
Right.
So it should
Which
be
is the same
-1.
as giving us +1 to whatever we roll.
It should be -1 to the warship's attack value.
Right.
That would make more sense. But that's why there's a little confusion here. But I think based on just going through the rules and trying to make sense of it, it's really just if they roll lower than their attack rating, if our defense is lower, we take the hit. So that's just to show we're not crazy.
Yes.
We're not just misinterpreting rules, but there's some disconnects here in
Right,
some
right.
of the instructions. But
All right.
this is how we're playing it. Like it or
Moving
not.
on.
Like it or not.
All right.
All right, so what are we doing? Oh, we just upgraded.
We're done. Yes, we've no
All
more
right,
actions
so we
left.
successfully upgraded.
That was like the longest adventure ever in the
You
Western Pacific.
do not refill the upgrades
unless instructed. on
unless
some kind of card or
instructed
something.
through other cards. So keep that in mind. Don't be ready to just throw another card out there. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
that's usually how you do things with refilling an offer, but in this game you do not do that.
Yeah.
So, all right, that ends this. Let's go to the next adventure.
All right. Ooh, Act 2.
Already?
Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
The whole thing?
No.
Okay, first intermission. So we're going to add the dark yellow reinforcement
Nope.
ship. Group,
right.
the macaroni ship.
The macaroni ships. All right, so these guys are now coming into our bag. And
Yeah.
in the starter bag, there are only these white non-warships and these bright yellow warships.
Right.
They're all like kind of lower tier. These guys are much tougher.
Okay. And then we're going to roll the 2 white dice plus a black die
All right,
for
this
each
is-
of our placement. This is when things start getting
Now we're going to get
really
3 ships added to each of the die. And like 1 ship per die, but 3 now instead of 2. So this
Yeah.
is where the oceans really start to fill. This is why we've taken the time to actually thin the herd here.
Right, exactly. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, a novel proposal.
Ooh.
I wonder if that's like playing words. So this is a test 9. We can sacrifice hull. If we pass, we reveal 1 additional Nautilus upgrade. So this is a good example of when you can
Okay,
reveal more
there
of
you
this.
go.
Which is now available for purchase. If we fail it, then we fail it.
If we lose,
If you,
we lose.
if you
All right, so
like it.
so we can bet hull here.
Yes, we can. Would you like to do that?
I think so. You want to roll for this test? I've been rolling the whole day.
Yeah, but you roll for tests because you're the captain.
I'm the captain now.
I can roll if you want.
Right.
What?
No, go ahead.
Okay. 4,
7.
5, 6, 7, 8,
8,
9.
9.
Perfect.
Woo.
Pass. So we will reveal
One additional upgrade. And we have a fog machine.
Ooh, what does that do?
Just a fog machine. During the action phase, for one action, you may remove this card, destroy it, to decrease your notoriety for 2d6. So up to 12.
Because you're blowing fog all over the
Because
place.
you're just a fog machine.
You're just a fog machine.
All right.
All right. Anyway.
It's a pretty cheap upgrade. It only costs 2 salvage, so we might want to think about that.
Okay. Where
So
did the black die go?
It is a pass. I took it off the board.
Okay.
That is a pass. You want to fix our hull back to
Yes.
our unwagered amount?
And
Now I'm
roll
roll
for
placement, so I'm rolling 3 dice for placement. So this is no bueno.
3, 3, and 6. So
3,
you want
3,
to
and
explain
6.
how it
Yes.
works?
So the way this works is you still do from lowest to highest in ship placement, but we only use the 2 white dice to determine the differential for action points.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the 2 white dice for doubles to indicate a lull.
lull phase.
So the black die is really just another ship.
Right. So we've got 2 coming out in 3. So one's going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one can only go here into
Right.
the Arctic.
Any adjacent, right? So that's the only other available.
And the 6 is going to come down here.
Right. So we're already
We need to, like,
come this way, I
go
think.
that way.
All right. So we are going to differential of 3. So we're going to do 3 action points.
Okay.
And that's how that works. So you can see it's starting to ramp up already.
Okay.
All right. So with our 3 action points, I think we need to move.
Okay.
So
Where would you
spend
like
1
go?
to move
Here.
to the Arctic Ocean.
Okay. 1 to move
1
here?
action. We can only move 1 space at a time.
We can't move 2?
No, we don't have the upgrade to move 2.
Oh.
See, the exploration.
Oh, see, in our exploration when we could move 2, that
We
was our
had
upgrade.
a
Okay.
ship upgrade, a starting ship upgrade that gave us 2 ocean spaces per move, which
Yeah.
was huge for getting around the board. Let's spend another one to get into the North Atlantic,
Okay.
and then spend another one to fight
Yeah.
bold.
Bold attack.
We are gonna.
You're feeling so bold
I
tonight.
really am. Man, oh man. This is so stressful now.
Right after all those macaroni ships came out.
I know. So this is really getting okay.
All right, that's
That's
good.
an
The
easy one.
Syria. So no attack on us, and they have a 7 defense.
All right, you ready to do this?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so one thing to note, this lower right corner has a little section that says +1 crew. It's a bonus you get if you happen to sink the ship. So it's a slaver ship, so we're actually going to free the slaves and take them on as crew.
Right. And pay them appropriate wages?
Of course, they're crew now.
Right. So we're going to sacrifice crew for this fight.
Yes. I need a 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so reset that.
And I'm going to take our 1 crew.
And take our crew for bonus, so we are at max crew now.
Yes.
No notoriety on this attack.
Excellent.
We're going to take them in as... Ah, we can't.
Why?
If we take them as
because we
salvage,
already-
we end the combat.
Ah, that's right. Okay, that's all
So
right.
we're in the North
Take 'em there.
Atlantic, so we'll take them here. Let's move on to the next
Okay.
ship. Ooh, boy, what are we going to get? We are going to get a macaroni.
The
This is
macaroni
bad.
girl. The buffle.
The buffle. The Charlie Buffle.
So weird. All right, he's gonna attack us. So he's got an 8.
8.
so-
Crazy 8. All right. Oh,
What?
once per turn.
I know you're our torpedo, but we're in the middle of a move right now.
We should have did that first.
Yeah, we should have. That's okay.
Dang. All right, we'll do it after
It's all
combat.
right.
I keep forgetting to use our torpedo.
I know.
All right, so he needs a less than 8 to hit us.
Okay.
5. We take 2 damage,
All right.
so that's a little bit more tolerable.
You want
We roll a 6 for
6
hull and a 2 for
for
crew.
crew. Okay,
That's not
I
bad.
can live with that.
All right, so our attack, let's
You want to sacrifice crew?
always, crew's always there for the
They
attack.
are
9, 10, 11, 12. That is
perfect.
a sink.
That'll be good.
We are going to take 1
One.
notoriety, and we are going to sink the Charlie Buffle.
Okay.
Now, where do we want to do...
Do you want to do another attack here?
No, I think we're okay.
Then let's salvage him.
Salvage. We end our combat, And we are going to use our
Because we're going to
torpedo
torpedo
this
attack.
round.
And this is a free action, so we don't need any more action points for
Right,
it.
so the way this works is when you first get the torpedoes and you haven't used them, you have to roll a 5 or better for a non-warship, and you can roll 2d6. 6 or better for a warship. If we ever miss, once we miss once, we only get 1d6 from the rest of the game.
Yeah,
So you do not want to miss
right.
using the torpedoes. All right, so I'm going to reveal the first ship.
Do you want me to roll the torpedoes?
Not yet. Let's see what we're fighting. It really doesn't matter because we're just taking a shot at this guy. So it is a
It's a
freighter.
freighter, okay.
All right. And you are going to roll the torpedoes.
All right.
You are the torpedo gunner.
All right. Hopefully I'm as good a torpedo gunner as I have.
So you
been
need a
in the
5 or
past.
better for a non-warship.
Wait,
Yeah, you can't wager on
I
this.
want to fix. Yeah, I just don't want that to be confusing.
8. That is a sink.
Yes.
So you ignore their defense because it's just 5 or better. It's either hit or miss.
Yep.
So
Let me get 2
torpedo
notoriety for that.
blows the freighter out of the water, and we will take him. Oh, I think
Yeah,
we
let's
should
take him
him in
salvage.
salvage.
Let's
All right.
keep bumping up our ship.
So there is your torpedo attack. We only get to do it once per round.
Yep.
Doesn't cost an action point. It's
Yep.
free.
All right.
I say we. Well, we
Keep
have out of
going, 'cause we're
action.
out of
So let's
actions.
adventure
I
time.
say we adventure. Ooh, an underwater forest. This is a test.
This is only a
9. We can sacrifice Nemo or crew. If we pass, we collect 2 treasures.
test.
What?
Let's pass. Get
You
2
wanna-
treasures.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do we need?
We need a high number. We need 9. Nope.
Auto fail.
That sucks. You are not rolling anymore.
Well, actually,
Captain.
I failed. I'm not the captain anymore.
Ah, you're right.
So you are the captain now.
I think you are technically still supposed to roll for.
We lose that.
Oh no, I resolved tests.
We lose that, and that goes into the fail pile.
Okay.
We lost 1 for the bet, and we lost 1 for the lowest die, which is an auto fail.
Yeah.
And you become captain, but we do get an action point now that you're captain, so you can actually make an action, an extra, at least.
I can bring the
After
action.
placement, yeah. So let's do placement. So we got a 2, a 5, and a 6. So let's bring them out.
Okay.
2 is not full. 5 is full.
We can put it in North Atlantic.
Back to the North Atlantic.
And
6 is full.
We can go
but we
Cape.
got a Cape of Good Hope.
You want to do Cape of Good Hope or Western Pacific? I'm thinking Western
Okay, do West.
Pacific.
Leave those open down there.
Yeah.
All right, and we get 1 action point for the differential.
Okay.
So we have 2 for you to spend. What would you like to do, Capitan?
I'd like to move
Okay,
and then maybe attack in the European seas.
let's do that.
So that'll be 1, and then
One
I'll take
action
1 for
point.
the attack.
No, you won't.
What?
Why wouldn't you torpedo first?
You want me to torpedo
Of
first?
course.
It doesn't really matter.
I think it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
You just like doing the torpedo attack.
You're doing the torpedo attack.
Alright. What do we
Oh,
have?
the
See, that's
Rhone.
an easy
It's a mail ship. Pop it.
You have my torpedo. Alright.
Well, it could have been a bad one.
What do I need to roll? A 5?
A 5. And you
There
did.
you go.
So we get 1 notoriety,
Okay.
and we could take him as salvage. Might as well.
You want to?
Well, yeah, because the rest we can just take as tonnage,
Okay. Alright.
right?
Yep. Alright, so let's attack now.
So you want a bold attack, or would you like to
Or stealth.
stealth? But you only get to attack 1 ship. How many are you looking to kill?
Yeah,
1?
let's do a bold attack.
You want to go after more than 1?
Yeah, I'm gonna go after like 2. That'll be pretty happy.
Okay. So we have, another easy one. And we get a treasure if we sink the Triumph. It's a whaler. So we're gonna
Alright.
get, I guess we're gonna get whales off of this thing.
Okay. How do you feel about sacrificing hull? Because at this point, if we sacrifice
fine.
crew, we're still gonna lose 2, but we're not as,
Okay with that?
like, if we lose, we're gonna be really screwed, so.
So you need an 8. And that is a hit.
Okay,
1 notoriety.
okay.
And where are we? In the European seas?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so next I will pull another ship from my magic bag of ships. Oh, we get a treasure. You want to pull some treasure?
Oh, we get a
Yes,
treasure.
yes. Don't want to lose that.
Go, kid. The Napoleon III.
Napoleon 3 passenger vessel. So we get 3 treasure points for that. That's a good one.
Nice.
All right, I'll put that in a little container. You need an
3,
8,
I'm
so
just gonna keep that there.
wage 2 again with our hull. And you roll an 8. All right, so refresh that. We'll take this guy. No notoriety for that sink.
Okay.
Another one for the European seas. We are out of salvage space.
And
You
I'm
want to
good.
end it?
Yeah.
All right, end combat.
Okay.
And we're out of action points?
Yep.
All right, so let's move on to the
Move
next
on.
adventure.
All right. This is the Torres Straits. Who's Torres Straits?
I don't know.
All right, this is a keep. So immediately after moving between the Indian Ocean and the Western Pacific, either way, you may perform this test for 1 notoriety. And it is a test 7. We can sacrifice hull. If we pass, we receive 2 action points. This turn only, even if the card exceeds the action point maximum of 5.
Oh, so we can go up to 7.
Yeah. And if we fail, we just can't save actions this turn. I don't know. It's worth 1 science point, so I'm not like, thrilled
I'd say we keep it.
Yeah. I'm
Or do we
totally-
have, if at the end though, do we lose it? Or can we keep
At
it?
the
to-
game's end, fail if unused.
Oh, we have to use it then. Because we want to pass it to get
We
that
want to pass it
that
to get
science
those
point,
points.
right?
Okay, so that's just keep that in mind. Indian Ocean to European seas.
Ah, we were in a
Ooh.
lull. That's good, actually.
Yeah, that is very good.
So we get a
Okay.
1, 6, and 6. Actually, no, in a lull you only get for the red, the
Yeah,
white
but
dice.
only for the whites, yeah. So we're gonna take 2 6s. So we're gonna put 1 here, and we're gonna put 1 here.
All right, so we now place a treasure in the 6. There's already 1 there, but we do place another 1 on the adventure stack.
Oh, this is crap.
We
though.
have no action
We have
points.
No actions. I mean, I could kill my 2nd officer for an action.
You want to do it?
Not really, but
Then we can do a refit.
I kind of want to do a refit.
Let's do a refit.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep, whack them.
So 2nd officer was so stressed out. The lull came and he just died.
It was depressing because there was just nothing
Or
going
maybe
on.
he like swam back to shore.
He just abandoned ship?
He was like, I'm out of here. It's too many bold attacks. All right, so what do we have over there?
We
Again,
have
we
the
fog machine.
fog machine. I think the reinforced armor is probably...
The attacking warships get the dice modifier.
Yeah, so that
What's the
they...
arcane library? You receive one of them.
When
Oh,
searching
doing
or
search, okay,
inciting,
about
we get
that.
a bonus. We're not doing a
You
lot
may
of
use
that.
this card during a bold attack for +1 after a dice roll or remove.
So we can destroy it to get +2. So it's like
Or
you
we
get...
always get +1 for a bold attack.
Yeah, during each
No,
roll.
I think the reinforced armor is probably a good one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. So I just gave us 1 action because I killed that guy. And then we're going to go back down. So let's see how it goes. Can we do this? Hull,
You give us 1 action because of killing him,
hull
yes.
captain. Is that cool with you?
Yeah,
Wait,
just roll high. 7 or better.
okay.
4,
Nope.
5,
4, 5, 6.
6. Do you have anything we can sacrifice here? This is ugly. I mean, I can sacrifice somebody.
Not really, no.
I mean, I can sacrifice my... No, see, if I sacrifice the first officer...
Yeah.
So what you rolled a 2, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yeah.
What does that do on refit?
Oh,
Discard 1
Discard
salvage.
one
So that's
salvage.
that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. We'll just get
All
rid
right.
of a salvage.
that sucks that my guy died.
Yeah, it was.
wow.
That's the shakes.
That's
what
how
you
it
get.
goes.
All right, so let's go into the
Another
next
adventure.
adventure. Yeah, that's all we can do.
All right. The Arabian Tunnel. This is also a keep. Move the Nautilus directly between the Indian Ocean and the European seas. To pass. Place the Arabian Tunnel marker on the map to remind you that the path is now open for the remainder of the game.
Oh, so we've now opened a shipping way between
Yep.
these 2 areas.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Now what?
That's it. At game's end, fail if unused. So we just
Oh,
pass
so if we
this.
decide to do it, right?
Yep. Because I guess if you were in a place where you really didn't want to move,
So
Right.
what's it saying? Move?
yeah, move the Nautilus directly between right
Oh,
there.
no. Where were we? We were here?
Mhm.
We have to actually move to pass this card. I don't think it's telling us to just move there. We
Says-
keep it until we satisfy it. And by satisfying is we have to just move through this tunnel.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So the tunnel's there, we just have to move through it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We basically have to find it. We haven't done it yet. That's why it's
I
a keep.
see.
It's not
Okay.
a play, because if
Gotcha.
it was an instant, it would have been
Yeah,
play.
you're right. Okay.
All right, so
sounds
let's
good.
go placement. All right, so we have 4, 6, 6.
Okay. 4. Uh-oh.
6, 6 we can put here.
Do you
Because
want to put 2
they're
here?
connected anyway.
Yeah, I guess because we're already there, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
And
what do we get,
2
2?
action points.
Oh, we didn't do our torpedo attack last time.
Nope.
Darn it.
So I always like to start with it.
All right. Well, let's start with the torpedo attack then, so we don't lose it again.
Or do you want to just move here so we can open the tunnel and then hit the Indian Ocean with the torpedo?
Oh, yeah, we could do that. That's fine.
Because there's already an open spot here,
Okay.
so let's
So let's
spend
spend an action to move.
one here, past that card,
Yeah.
just so it's done.
Yeah.
And then,
Torpedo attack.
Hmm.
Torpedo attack. Torpedo. Wait, can you please bring out the ship?
I will. Okay, we have, ooh, a yellow combat ship. This is good. This is what we want to sink.
Themis.
It is the Themis armored frigate. Let's see how well armored he is.
Wow, that's actually really bad.
All right, so that is a miss.
Isn't that a bad thing though? rolled 2
It's just an
ones.
instant fail. So now, from now on, we only get to roll 1 die on the torpedo.
Yeah, that stinks.
That's brutal. So now we've basically given away our secrets.
Okay.
Okay, so what would you like to do now?
I don't know. I guess fight this guy?
You want to combat?
Yeah, I kind of do.
You want to bold, or do you want to stalk him?
Let's stealth attack.
Okay, stalking attack, +1. What would you like to wager?
Can we wager hull?
Yeah, it's fine.
You're the hull manager, so what can we use that?
Actually, you failed that attack,
Yeah.
so I'm the captain now.
Oh, even that one counts?
Any test you fail.
Okay.
See? Fail
Yeah.
any test. We get an action point too, by the way,
Okay.
for changing captain. So,
I thought it was just tests, like when it's
well,
like
I think
test.
anytime you roll is a test, technically, right? So we're gonna stalk attack. We get a +2. That's a fail. No, that's a hit for him because he attacks us first.
Yeah.
So he actually hit. So
Why
we're
do
gonna,
they attack us when it's a stealth attack?
Well, it's a stalk. I guess you're kind of trying to sneak up on him.
They shouldn't attack you when it's a stalk attack.
I know. So we're gonna take 1 damage.
Well, we're gonna take this.
No, we're not, because we don't wager that
Okay,
on
we
their
didn't do that.
defense, right?
So we're gonna take 1 damage
To 4.
to
Hull.
the hull. Okay.
Now we wager. So we're gonna
Alright.
have to wager crew, because hull's only gonna give us +1.
Okay.
So we roll 5, 6, 7, and he's only he's a 10.
We have an 8.
6, 7, 8. We need +2. All right, I'm gonna kill my first officer. Damn, I don't want to do that. I'll kill Professor Aronnax.
Okay.
We're gonna get +1 notoriety, but he's gonna give us +2
2.
after roll.
So that'll be 10.
10. So we're gonna
Okay.
kill this guy. And 1 notoriety for killing him, and we'll take him as salvage.
We didn't we kill him stealth?
Yeah, but you still get notoriety for that.
No, because we have our monsters.
Oh, the monsters.
design.
Okay, yeah. That's good. So we only get 1. That was brutal.
That's horrible.
All right, what do we have? 2 points left?
Yeah.
That's fit.
All right.
So
Refit.
Yep, spend 2. Wager crew again,
Okay. They're already there.
and that's a fail. We lose a piece of salvage.
When you roll the dice, kind of
You're the
cup them
captain.
up in your hand a little bit
Really?
and like let them roll up
You
your fingers.
you did the same thing.
I did like a million good dice rolls.
All right, so
And then 1 bad one.
we're gonna lose the fit +1. There you go.
Okay.
So we are getting destroyed here. We get 1 action point though, because we
Because I'm
changed.
the captain now.
So you actually get to take an action here. What would you like to do? More combat? Or do you want to search for some treasure? Maybe we'll get some...
Yeah, treasure's not really doing anything for us right now, though.
Well, when you get those retain ones, they give you free rerolls.
Yeah, that's true.
We haven't gotten any of those. That's
All right. Let's search for some treasure.
All right, that's our last action.
The unfortunate thing, though, is I don't really want to
Then just roll for it.
sacrifice anything.
I know.
Jesus.
What does the 3 do for search?
Kills you. Lose 1 crew or 1 hull.
All right, take hull damage. And what else? That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so let's go to the next adventure. All right,
Cool.
so I'm actually the captain now. So passing that. We get an action point for that, though.
Okay.
And we are going to go to the
Start
next
the
adventure.
next.
So I'm going to hold on to that action point.
All right. The Red Sea. This is a play.
Mm-hmm.
Either pass this card, or you may take up to 2 discarded ship tokens and place them in empty salvage point boxes, and then fail this card.
Nope, pass it.
Really?
You want to fail it? I mean, it's worth 1,
It's worth 1
Wonder.
Wonder.
Which
That's
is
4 points.
4, yeah, 4 times this card. That's 4 points. So do you want to take the salvage? All right, fail it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was just thinking, because if we can start to
No,
fill
it's
these.
salvage.
Oh, empty salvage. Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think it's
never
worth
mind.
that.
Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just pass it.
Yeah, not tonnage.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
with your logic, but if we
Right.
could do that, but
yeah,
it's not
that'd be
letting us.
great.
All right.
So roll for our placement.
1, 2, 6. We get 4 action points this round, so this is perfect.
That's good. 1, 2,
2 and 6.
6.
All right, we're not too bad. We've been managing this pretty well. We're doing a lot of
Yeah,
fighting.
we've been doing a lot of fighting. A lot more than we usually do.
4 more action points. We're at 5.
We are at 5
So we are going to
max.
take a rest and
I
repair
think that is a
round.
good idea.
So let's start out with rest.
Okay. Do you want to sacrifice some crew to do that?
I don't think we should. Should
Okay. Here's the thing.
we? Yeah.
With rest, for example, if you roll anything less than a 7,
Mm-hmm.
then either nothing happens or you could actually lose more crew.
All right, so then let's bet crew to rest crew.
Which makes it sounds weird, but
Can we bet crew to rest crew?
no, you have to do Nemo or Hull.
That's what I thought.
You want to do
So-
Nemo?
Yeah, let's do Nemo. He's +3.
Yeah. So that should be, that
so I
should
didn't
help.
think you could bet the
Yeah,
resource
that
you're
makes sense.
increasing. So that's going to cost us 2 action points.
Yeah.
And we'll see how we do here. 10,
Nice.
11, 12, 13. That's max.
That's
What
max.
do we get?
We gain 2 crew.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted.
All
And
right.
we get our Nemo back.
And our Nemo back. So let's bet Nemo again and do repairs.
Okay, so same kind of thing.
2 more action
So,
points. 4,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8,
6,
9.
7,
What is a 9?
9 is good. So what are we doing? Repair, we gain 1 hull.
All right, we're in good shape.
Yeah. Not ship shape.
Not ship shape yet, but we are
Fighting
actually,
trim.
we've recovered.
good.
Now we have 1 more action. I say we just take a shot at a torpedo attack.
Okay, for no action points.
For no action points, our free torpedo in the Indian Ocean,
Okay.
we are going to go after this freighter.
This freighter. Okay, so we need to roll a 5 for that?
5 or better.
You're rolling torpedoes now?
Boom, it's a miss. Well, it doesn't, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it
either hit
doesn't
or
matter.
miss. I'm the captain, right?
Okay.
I got to keep this. And I don't know if I call that, would you consider that a test? It
I
probably
don't know,
is.
it's very loose term.
Loose term.
so-
I think stream torpedo, since it's a freebie, we won't count that as the test. We'll just count it as a
Sure.
non-test, right? I think any of the 2d6ers is a real test. That's a 1d-er.
I think we work together anyway, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, so we have 1 action point. What do you want to do?
Oh boy, I say we hold it,
Okay.
right? Because if we have a lull
Where are we in
turn,
the Indian Ocean?
we are in the Indian Ocean. So
Do you want to do a pearl worth 10 million?
Yeah,
That's a test 10.
and let's do it.
Well, think about it. You want to pass it for the science points,
Yeah, of
I
course.
guess?
But we have to.
Alright.
Yeah, we got to pass it. So let's do Nemo.
Well, we can only sacrifice crew.
I thought that was Nemo. That's crew
Crew.
for 2.
Or do you want to wait? Because we can wait.
Let's wait till we get crew up to 3.
Okay.
What else do we
forgot
have?
about that too. Korea incident, that's Western Pacific.
No.
North Atlantic European. Yeah, that's pretty much
Alright,
it.
so let's hold on this action point.
Well, we do have this one.
Alright.
So immediately, that's after moving between the Indian Ocean and Western Pacific. So we would have to move.
So I can move right now, and then we can do that. Let's do that.
You want to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
So Indian Ocean to Western Pacific.
Uh-huh.
1 action point to move. What is the card?
You can perform this test for 1 notoriety.
Okay.
It is a test 7. We can sacrifice hull if we want to, gamble. And if we pass, we receive 2 action points this turn only, even if it exceeds the maximum action points. So.
Okay, let's do it. Give us a notoriety.
Okay.
I'll roll. No wager.
Okay.
Just pass or fail. 6. What do we need? A 7?
A 7. Should have sacrificed the hull.
That would have been it, right? So what happens when you fail?
All right. You can't save an action this turn. That's it. So we fail.
Big deal.
Okay.
All right. I just wanted to get that out of our... We had to try, right? But
Yeah.
that's a test. We get 1 action point.
Okay.
And you want to go on to the next adventure?
Nope.
What do you
Because
want
we
to do?
can't save action points this turn.
Oh, we can't.
Nope.
So then you might want to do something.
How about we can try to incite
Yeah? Okay.
an uprising,
Why don't we do that?
right? Because that's 1.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. I don't really want to. I don't know if I want to sacrifice anybody
Roll straight
for
up
it.
then.
Well, I don't know. You have to roll a 9 to really make it worth something, though. That's a problem.
Okay.
So, do you want to sacrifice crew or nothing?
Nothing. Well,
Alright.
crew. You want to do crew? Do crew.
Yeah, I just feel like we need to do something because, you know.
Mm-hmm. 6, 7, 8. What's an 8 do? No effect?
No effect.
Okay. No loss.
No. Yeah, we didn't lose. That's
No.
good. Okay. All right. Ready to move on?
Next adventure.
All right, a shortage of air. This is a test 10. We can sacrifice crew only. If we pass, we pass. If we fail, we lose 1 crew, or decide now to skip this turn's action phase and you receive 0 action points.
Okay.
What do you want to do? It's a test 10.
Do you want to wager crew? You need to roll an 8 or better.
If we wager
Do it.
crew and, okay. If we wager crew and lose crew, that's going to be bad.
Yeah, I say do it. 6, 7, 8.
Fail.
Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna kill somebody.
Really? We're not even in the 3rd act. I mean, you can if you want to.
Well, the problem is
won't stop you.
if I sacrifice this first officer to succeed here, we have to take a hit to Nemo.
That's not good.
No.
I mean, I could get rid of Conceal.
Do it. It's a reroll. And reroll the dice.
I do not like how this is going at all. He's dead. So dead.
Well, it's a shortage of air.
They're points though. That's the
I
crappy
know.
thing.
Let's reroll that one. All right.
I think I need to eat. It's affecting my dice rolls. So we fail this miserably. So we fail. Do we have to fail 1 more?
Yeah.
We fail. And we fail. Everything.
Well, I'm the captain now. So we get, now what happens when we fail? It just fails?
That's it. We just fail.
Okay, so let's bring in
And we
some-
receive no action points.
All right, so we have no action.
Oh, actually, that's not true. Because the alternative, which is what I was thinking of doing, is we would decide to skip the action phase and just nothing happens, but we just don't take action phase that time.
Okay.
But we already passed that choice.
All right, so we do get an action point because I'm the captain.
Okay.
And,
And
I
we get
rolled a 1, 1,
A
3.
2 action points. 1, 2.
For the differential,
Yeah.
yes.
Or
So we get
1,
1,
1,
1,
3.
3.
All right, 1 is gonna blow up, so we need to bring out some
No,
chips.
it's not. It can come down here.
Yeah, but then it's gonna blow up after
Right, the
that.
next one is going to blow up. So what blow up means is just that the top ship gets revealed. That's all.
Yeah. This is so weird, we're almost out of our
I know.
hidden ships, actually.
That's 1, 1, and then 3. And we got our 2 points for the differential.
Yep.
So now we have 3 action points to,
Do with what we will.
and I think we're going to rest for 2.
Okay. For crew?
Yep.
Okay,
And
do
we're
you
gonna
wanna
bet Hull.
bet Hull or Nemo?
Nemo. 5, 6, 7, 8. What's an 8?
8 is suspected. We gain a crew, but we also gain a notoriety.
All right, we'll take that.
Okay.
And we have one more. We're going to search.
Okay.
And we're going to use
Nemo?
Nemo again to search
Okay.
for our last action point.
Okay.
For our last action point.
Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9.
9 is a success. Collect 1 treasure.
Good. Finally. We've succeeded at something.
Something's good happening.
Plus 3. All right.
Okay.
We're not really
I
good.
want those reroll ones.
I know. All right. So that ends the actions. And we now can go into the next adventure.
Okay. All right, all by electricity. Pass at any time during your action phase to immediately receive an additional 1d3 of actions this turn. At the game's end, pass if unused.
Okay, so hold on to that.
That's a good one.
Roll for placement. 1, 2, 5.
We know 1 is gonna blow.
Gonna pop. 2,
2 is gonna pop.
is gonna pop.
And
And
5 can
5
go here.
Can go there. All right, so 1,
The Juma.
2,
Okay.
City of Adelaide,
And 5 we placed.
which you placed. And
Wait a
you-
minute. Did I place that here? Yeah, I did, because it went there. I went over there.
You didn't want to put it in 5?
Oh.
We have to put it in 5.
Why is that blank?
I
Okay.
don't know.
We get 1 point.
1 action point. Ooh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Do you want to do nothing?
And just save it.
We could.
Why do we keep forgetting to do our torpedo attacks?
Do it now. Because we only get 1 roll at this. You want to do it?
Yes.
You need a 6, just so you know.
Wow. Why do we have to do the iron side? You have to
We
pick.
don't. Which one do you want to attack? The non-iron side? Yeah, go after the non-iron
Yeah.
side. So you need a 5. Oh, so you would have hit the iron side.
My confidence has a severe blow. to
It has
now.
waned. We're going to take that as salvage.
Okay.
All right. So that's good. You succeeded.
All right.
Next adventure.
Ocean Wealth. Pass and gain 1 notoriety. Then place 1 treasure in each of the 6 major oceans.
Okay, we'll hold on to that.
Well, it's a play, so it's not. a
Oh, it
keep
is. So we
Yeah.
have to
You have to.
take the
You
notoriety.
pass.
Oh, we just breached.
Yes, we did. You wanna
That's going
add
to go
these?
into the war bag. This is bad. These are all capital ships. And you are the captain now, so
I
we get another
am.
action point. Whenever you breach a threshold in notoriety,
I am the captain now.
you become captain. So we put 1 treasure in all the major oceans.
Yep.
There probably is 1 in all the major oceans, and there are.
Yeah. They don't bleed over.
Nope. So you actually have 2 actions now to finish this turn.
That was just our.
Oh, that was
card.
that. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
It was your placement. I know we're just ripping through.
I know.
3, 4, and 6.
So 3 gets.
Oh wait.
No, that was right.
Yeah, that was right. Okay.
3 gets a thing. 4 is actually going to pop.
3
You get
4.
capital ship.
and 6 can actually go over here.
Okay. Yeah, this
Capital
is
ship.
capital ship. All right, we get 1 action point,
Okay.
and you are go.
Oh man, I guess we'll torpedo first.
Okay. You're gonna go after him.
Let's go after him. I feel like we need. I want that. We had an upgrade one time that like all these iron boats.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they didn't attack us first or something.
Yeah, we got like
That's
the first
awesome.
hit on them or something. That's a miss.
That's definitely a miss.
All right, so that was our one shot
Great.
going after him. Do you want to do an upgrade?
A refit?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we have over there that's good?
The reinforced armor?
That's the one that the attacking warships receive -1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's do that. So for 2,
Mm-hmm.
we will roll for a refit.
You want to wager
And
anything?
let's wager. Let's wager Nemo.
Wow, it's a 3. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Perfect.
What is a 12? Is an upgrade.
That lets us upgrade for 1 fewer salvage, so just for 3, right?
And you wanted the reinforced armor.
Yes.
Okay,
All
very
right.
good.
Excellent.
So one more action.
I guess we'll attack.
You want to attack? All right, go ahead.
Might as well. Or, yeah, because I can't. I'd like to rest the crew,
Can't do it on
but I
this.
can't right now.
Unless we get a lull next round.
Well, do you want to just do this too?
What's that?
At any time during your action phase, immediately receive 1d3 of actions this turn?
Yeah, sure.
Might as well. So let me roll.
1d3, so roll that. So on a 1d3, a 1 or a 2 is 1, 2 or 3 or 4 is 2.
Okay.
So that's 1.
1. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, do you want to rest?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to rest. Do you agree with
Yeah,
that?
I think so. The crew needs...
They like need sleep.
All right, you want to wager Nemo on this?
That'd be great.
3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is
Perfect.
that?
We just gain a crew.
Perfect.
And we are not suspected of anything.
Okay, that ends the turn.
Perfect.
Next adventure.
All right. Next
Mhm.
adventure. Some days ashore. This is a keep card. When the Nautilus is in any Pacific Ocean, you can fail this to gain 2 crew and 2 notoriety, or to place 1 insight cube in that ocean at the game's end, passive unused.
Take the crew.
I think we take the crew.
We are in the Western Pacific.
We are. 1, 2.
What was the title of that?
Some days ashore.
Oh,
They're
so we-
sitting ashore. They're like resting and taking baths.
And we brought some
and
crew
now they're
back
nice
on board.
And fresh. Oh yeah, maybe we took some crew aboard too.
I think so. All right, let's place.
1, 2, 3. All right, so
Good.
this is all gonna blow up. So
Jeez.
1,
Mm-hmm. 2
2,
and 3.
ooh, that one gives us a treasure.
It's
A
clipper.
tasting. Tasting clipper.
Tasting.
It's a tasting clipper.
All right, we get 1 action point.
Okay.
So you want to do your torpedo attack first?
Yes.
Roll a 6.
I'll do my best.
Ah, that's a miss. All right. It's hard without the
It
doubles.
is hard without the doubles.
Yeah.
We were the last time we had that torpedo, it was just like boom, boom,
You were
boom,
crushing
boom.
them.
I was crushing those dice rolls. All right. So
You need to
I
start.
guess it's attack. We need to start getting rid of these ships. I think.
So you want a standard bold? Go down
Standard
the
bolt
line.
attack. Let's do it. All right.
What are you
so
wagering?
Let's wager crew
All right.
for 3. Well, he's gonna attack us first though,
Yes.
but he's gonna do it with a modifier, so
So-
he just needs a 7.
He needs less than 7.
He needs less than 7. I need more than 7.
You need more than 10.
No, I need more than 7 so that I don't
You need
get
to roll
hit.
higher than 7. 7 or better.
So confusing.
Roll 7 or
They
better.
should just had combat dice.
Yes. And you
There.
did. So we were good. He
So we're
missed.
good. Okay. And then we attack him,
And you wager.
and I
crew.
wager crew. And we need to get a 10.
You need a 7 or better.
Yeah.
6.
6, 7, 8,
7, 8,
9.
9. So we're minus.
Damn
We're
it.
1 short. We've got nothing to
Mm.
modify.
So bad.
Or you can get rid of Ned Land. That'll be the last of our crew.
That is like the last of my crew.
Oh, we didn't take 2 notoriety last time for that. We needed to take 2 notoriety.
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Gain 2 crew and 2
Oh,
notoriety.
and 2 notoriety. I thought it said 2 notoriety to place that thing.
No.
Okay.
If you get
Darn
rid of
it.
Ned Land, we pass this.
I'm gonna get rid of him, and the reason why is because I don't want to lose that crew,
I
plus losing all that other stuff. So sorry, Ned Land, you have sacrificed yourself in the battle
And we get a
of
notoriety
the Royal
for that.
Sovereign. Yeah, we get a notoriety because I killed Ned. As
Where
well.
are we, in the Western Pacific?
Yeah, why? Oh, for
We
the
have to,
salvage,
well,
for
I'm
the
just saying we
tonnage.
have to take it in tonnage.
Did you give us our notoriety for the 2?
2 notoriety for sinking that.
And you gave me my Ned Land
Yep,
notoriety.
I gave you that
Okay.
one. So we're racing up the track.
All right, so we're gonna attack again, and I'm gonna keep the crew there.
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Perfect.
Wow.
That was close.
Like skin of our teeth.
Seriously.
You gonna go after more?
I don't know. I don't know if I feel like it. I guess I could. What do you think?
Keep going
You think?
until we lose. The Clipper.
The Clipper. The
Oh, we actually
taping
get a
Clipper.
notoriety for that ship. All right.
All right,
At
same
least
deal.
one more, I think.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Nope. Dead.
All right, so we're gonna lose an extra crew for that. And I think, no, not 2, just 1 more.
Okay.
Lose 1 for losing the combat and 1 for the
The one
lowest
dice
die
roll,
on
okay.
the die roll.
All right. Well, maybe we can recover from that.
I think we gain more notoriety too for that combat.
Did you give us the +1?
Yep, we get
Okay.
1 more notoriety just for losing combat.
All right. Well,
But you thinned it.
that's what we do.
That was good.
Go
But
bold.
you lost combat, so I'm gonna get
Okay.
that plus an action point.
Okay.
See if I can salvage.
I really wonder if that, because that's how we've always played, but I feel like, I don't know if that's technically a test.
May fail any test,
Yeah.
combat
It's
test.
just very, very open to interpretation.
Yeah, well, I'm
Okay.
open to that.
I'm open to interpretation. All right. So we have, you're the captain now, and we have 1 point. What do you want to do? You want to save it?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
All right, Troubled Dreams. This is a test 8. We can sacrifice Nemo. If we pass, we keep this card. If we pass the test, we keep this card, and then we can pass the card to change any 1 die roll's result to any other result we choose. And if we
Okay.
fail, we fail. So that's a good one.
That's a keeper?
So, that's not a keeper.
Oh, it's a
That's a
test.
test 8.
Test 8.
So I think we should. I mean,
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
the Nemo, but
I need a 5 or better. There
Yeah,
we go.
there
We
we go.
pass. So what do we get? We get
we
to
just
hold
get
on
to keep the card. Yeah.
it? Okay. Then we get to adjust any 2d6 roll at any
Any
point.
2d6 roll to any other result that we choose in order
Okay.
to pass. Yep.
So placement 3, 4, 6.
I don't even know why I'm pulling these anymore. Okay, 3,
Well,
4,
6
6.
can
6 will
split.
get 1.
There's 3,
And 4 is going to get a ship.
4,
Okay.
and 6. All right. And we get 2 action points.
Okay.
So we are going to. Do you want to move?
We should probably move, like, over here
All
somewhere.
right. So we'll spend 2 action points to move. I'm going to use a torpedo. Attack on the Numancia. So I need a 6. So that's a miss.
Oh, you rolled the torpedo.
Yeah. why
Because you're the
not?
captain now.
I'm the captain now. And I think we're gonna do a flip over, a stalk attack on the
Okay.
Numancia, right?
Wait, what did you just rolled for the Numancia? Numancia?
I rolled a
Oh, you did the torpedo,
attack.
okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna attack the Numancia. He's gonna attack us. So he has
6.
he needs less than 6 to hit me, and he missed.
Okay.
So we're gonna stress crew
Okay.
for 2, and I need a 10 or better. Auto fail. Crew loses. We actually gain 2 notoriety. because of
Great.
a critical fail.
This is going very badly, by the way.
Yes.
Like, really badly.
Like I haven't rolled double sixes yet,
I
but
know,
I can roll
but you
double
can roll double
ones
ones all
constantly
day.
for days.
Ugh.
Did you get an action point?
No.
All right. You want to bring some crew back, maybe? Spend half the time resting.
Oh my god. What kind of crew do we have on this ship? Where do we find these
I
people?
don't know, but they're no good.
They really aren't. All right. Well, since we're in North Atlantic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of spending this, like failing this card,
Yeah.
to draw some treasure.
Okay.
I'm hoping that maybe we can draw like some rerolls or something.
So what does it say we can do?
So we collect one treasure token, and we continue collecting treasure one at a time until we draw a wonder or a retain.
Okay.
So.
All right, keep going.
That.
What's this one called? Treasure for
There's
Days?
a wonder.
The City of Combat we
I
found.
mean, it's good. The wonders are good.
They're big points.
Okay. All right. And we've got 2 points. I feel like I want to attack.
Okay. Boldly?
Yeah, might as well. Whatever.
Who?
Well, never mind. I want
Okay.
to try and rest.
Okay.
Because our crew is, like, not doing well. And can we sacrifice Nemo?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10, 11, 12.
10, 11, 12. Perfect. 2 crew.
2 crew.
All right.
Wow.
Makes me feel a lot better.
Okay.
And I think we'll save.
Adventure time.
Yeah, save that. Act 3.
You charged us
Okay.
2 points for that, right?
I'm sorry, what?
That to rest is 2 points.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So we're at 0.
All right. Okay, so this is Act 3, and weird things start happening. So, second intermission, change Nemo's motive, or add a Nautilus upgrade card for purchase.
Hmm.
Add the orange reinforcement ship group to the ship draw pool. So let's do that.
Capital ships.
And
No good.
continue play with the next card. So now we're going to be rolling 3 white dice and 1 black die to begin each placement phase.
Oh my god.
And we get to choose any of the 2 white dice to determine the action points or a lull turn. So that part's kind of good, but the placement is not good at all.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at
Let's evaluate the motives.
the motives and see what we're going to do.
All right.
Okay, so we've made a major shift in goals here.
Major shift.
Major shift. All right, so we were exploring.
No,
as
we
you
weren't.
remember.
We were sciencing.
Oh, sorry.
We were sciencing.
We were science. We were science. So we were science. Where we were getting the most points for science discoveries, obviously, and wonders and some liberations, right?
Right.
But we're not going to do that now because I don't think we're going to make a very good science vessel at this point. We've been on a ship sinking spree, so I think we're going to continue that trend, and we're going to shift our motive to anti-imperialism. So this is the only time and opportunity we have this game to change this motive. If we don't do it now, we're stuck with the science for the rest of the game. So we've gone and changed it, and we've elected to be anti-imperialists.
Yes.
So now we're going to have a 0 benefit for warships sunk, so no penalty, no bonus, but we're going to get +2 for every non-warship sunk, and we've sunk, a good handful already. Nothing for adventure cards, -1 for every treasure token, which isn't terrible because we only have 4 and we're not really going for treasures anyway. But we're going to get a 6 times multiplier for liberated countries. So
Right.
we're going to go.
And we have total control over those, pretty much, as opposed to like drawing science.
Yes,
cards.
we can optimally do that. There's no randomness to it. We just do it. Science discoveries are still getting ×2 for, so what we've collected so far, we're going to get points for, and wonder seen ×3. So the big item here is going to be sinking these non-warships and liberating.
Yes.
And we can sink any warships we can along the way, but I think we should stick to
That's our goal.
non-warships. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see how that works.
Right? So just keep in mind, though, when we do combat in an ocean, if there is any warship there, in addition to the ship we're fighting, we are going to get a -1 penalty to our attack.
Right.
It's just the way
Yeah,
it
it's
goes.
just
And on their attacks, they're going to get a +1. So it's going to negate our reinforced armor. Right? So just something to keep in mind. So I think we are ready to roll, so let's begin Act 2.
All right, the lost continent. Oh, it's Atlantis. This is a test 11. We can sacrifice Nemo or the crew. If we pass, we collect 2 treasure or gain 1 Nemo.
Good.
If we fail, we lose 1 Nemo.
Oh.
And place 1 keep card from the tableau in the fail pile without its benefits.
All right. So
we need to pass this, basically.
ooh. Okay.
Now, can we sacrifice more than 1 resource, or can we only sacrifice 1 resource?
That is a good question. All right.
We
You-
can't.
Yes, we have a choice of many, but we can only choose one.
Okay. So, what do you want to do?
I think crew. Nemo's too big of a gamble here.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah, because if we were to lose Nemo, we could easily lose the game.
Yeah,
quickly
like
right
quickly.
now, so,
Yeah, we'll start spiraling.
all right.
So it's a test 11, right? All right.
I'm so nervous right now.
Let's roll an 8 or better.
Stop. Don't tell me. Every time you tell me what I need to roll,
Okay.
I don't roll it.
I won't tell you. 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 4 more.
That's not happening.
Oh, so what do we get for losing this?
We lose a Nemo, and we have to get rid of a keep card.
All right, so we're actually going to lose 1, 2.
We don't have anything to modify that?
No, not for 4. We're going to have to modify 4. I could have modified for 3, but
3.
that's not going to happen. Oh, so
Wait, what about this?
what's that? Oh, yeah, do that.
Troubled dreams, right?
Yeah.
Can we do that right now in the middle of this?
What does it say?
It says, pass this card to change any 1 die result only, even when rolling 2d6, to
Yeah.
any other result we choose. I feel like we can use this.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Change this to a 6.
Done.
Bang.
I was like, wait a minute, with all those crew points you're losing.
Okay.
All right, so we did that. We passed. So we can either collect 2 treasure or gain 1 Nemo.
Gain a Nemo.
I say gain the Nemo.
We don't need treasure
No.
because that's not part of our.
And
Even though
we
it could have
passed.
helped us in some
No,
way, but I don't
I
think so.
think the Nemo point is we don't get those. Ever,
Correct.
No.
All right, so now we're rolling 4 dice.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Oh, this actually
that's
is
very good,
not bad.
actually.
So we have 1,
Mm-hmm.
3, 5, and 6.
All right, so we can put a hidden chip in 1. 3
That's where we are.
is where we are, so we're getting a ship. Ooh, the King Wilhelm. 5 and 6.
Getting a ship in both.
Okay.
I think we need to head to 6,
I think so.
right? It's ripe
It
with
is.
non-warships.
Right with non-warships.
All right, now we get to choose 2 of the whites
Yep, exactly.
for our differential.
I
and
agree
we're going to
completely.
get all 5 action points on that one.
Okay.
So make
Nice.
this happen.
All right, so this is good because we have this tunnel open now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can use 2 moves to move down here. 2, right? Do you think I should use the torpedo on one of these
I
guys
think so.
first?
Yeah.
Because that way we don't have to worry about them attacking us.
So which one are you attacking?
Let's go for the Numancia, or do you want to go for the
The
Queen?
hard one. The hard one.
The Queen. We're getting close to having those other ones in our.
I know.
Nope.
It's a miss.
Fail. Didn't matter anyway.
All right, so you want to use 2 actions to go down to here?
Yeah, don't you
Okay.
think?
Yeah,
Because
I
I want
think
to. We can bold attack these people.
Yeah, go ahead, do it. Bold attack. All right, that's 1 action for that. And you need, let's start on the easy one.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a 9.
All right. Do we want to sacrifice any resources,
Yeah, of course.
like
Crew.
crew?
I'd say hull, but hull's only +1.
I know.
It's not enough.
Yeah. 4, 5,
7,
6,
8,
7,
9.
8, 9. Perfect.
Just enough. So
And what do
he's up,
we-
we get 1 notoriety.
But we lose it because we have the
No, we
design.
don't, because we would have had to have done a.
Oh, stealth attack, right?
So, yeah, so we didn't
Okay.
do a stealth attack. So this goes into the Indian Ocean.
Okay.
It went up our notoriety, and you can continue this attack.
Same modifier.
Yep, +2. 10, Bang, he's dead. 2 more notoriety, so we're
And
going
we
to trigger
add
that.
these guys.
And I'm the captain now.
And you're the captain now.
And we get a action point for that.
Yeah. Perfect.
So that will end, I think we'll end with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take these into salvage.
Where did you put? Oh yeah, I was going to ask you. Where did you put those ships?
I put them into tonnage rather, instead of salvage.
Oh, in Indian Ocean. Yeah, I agree with that.
Right? Because we're
Yeah.
going to try to fill this thing
Yeah.
up. Because we're getting a lot of points for non-warships.
Yeah, with our and towards the end of the game, like having we have some good
I think we've got
reinforcements.
some pretty
I
good
think
stuff
on
right
our
now. Yeah.
null list. So, all right. So you're the captain now. So what do you want to do?
Look at me.
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain now.
We could go here.
No, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to incite
Okay.
for 1 point.
Do you still want to?
Yeah, I want to keep the crew down.
All
So
right.
that's going to be one
Action point.
And what do I need? Something high. 11,
That'll do.
12, 13.
Nice. So you get to place 1,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually lose 2 notoriety.
All right, so we will start the Selangor Civil War.
Selangor Civil
All right.
War. Okay. What would you like to do?
I will, no. I'm going to move 1,
Okay.
and I'm going to fight the Sea Serpent.
The sea serpent? Okay. What kind of attack are you going to use
No,
for that?
maybe I'll move 1 and we'll rest.
You want to rest?
Not rest, but I'm going to
I
just
mean,
save,
like, save
the
it.
point. Yep,
Okay.
because I think we need to do a crew rest.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 42 degrees centigrade. This is a test. It's a test 10. We can sacrifice Nemo or the hull.
Mm-hmm.
If we pass, we gain a hull. If we fail, we lose a Nemo or a hull. What do you want to do?
Nemo.
Okay.
And I need a 10, right?
Yep. That's not going to do it. That really sucks. He's going to be really dead right now.
Nemo is?
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah, he's going to go down 2. He's down to erratic.
No, well, why is he down to erratic?
Because we lost the bet, so it goes to steady.
Yeah.
And we can lose Nemo or a
Yeah,
hull.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah,
I
take the
think
hull.
we should just do
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Okay.
So it's a failed test. You're the captain now.
All right.
1 action point. You ready? Oh,
Whoa.
wow. No choice but.
To take a lull.
Yeah, so we're going to take
That's
3
actually
4s.
kind of okay.
Actually.
All right. 3 4s.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be all 3 of those.
That's not good.
So it's going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
Here. And here. Cape Horn.
Okay. All right. And we're taking a lull.
Yep,
All right. Well, we have 2 points to use, so that's good.
that's good.
I think we should do a crew rest
For 1, yeah.
for 1. And I'll roll him because I'm the captain. And I'm thinking we can sacrifice a Nemo.
Yeah, do that. We have to go big here.
Yeah. All right. 5, 6,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. Gain a crew. Okay. And I think we should do it again.
All right, same bet with Nemo.
Yeah. What do you think? Or do you think we should incite? We can't because we're on a rest phase.
Do it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Why can't you?
Because we're resting.
Doesn't matter.
This is a lull phase.
Right, you can do anything as long as you have the action points. That's what they just make everything
Oh,
else
it
cheaper
just
so
makes
that you
the
can
other
do
stuff
it.
cheaper.
Yeah, so you can do some of the other things.
No, I think we should rest the crew again.
All right, do it. Boom.
Yes.
Now
Oh,
that is
sweet.
2.
That's going to be all the way up here. That's
right.
what we want. All right.
So we are fresh. 0 action points.
Okay.
Read the next
And
adventure.
we are... Whoa. Rising action.
Rising action. We are getting down to the nitty gritty.
Hollow explosion. All right. Play. Fail.
Automatic fail.
Automatic fail. And add the red reinforcement ship group to the ship draw pool. The ship draw pool.
Okay.
But before doing so,
Oh, no.
why'd you do that? We've gotten this so many times.
I don't know. You're reading too slow.
Oh my goodness.
I'll
Okay.
pull 'em out.
Discard 1 random red ship for each of the first 3 notoriety defeat levels not yet achieved. And add 1 random undiscarded red ship to the Nautilus current ocean and fight it immediately.
Oh, that's right.
It's a mandatory free stock attack. So, so you can just take out 1 random red ship for each.
What did it say? 1 for each?
1 for each of the first 3 notoriety defeat levels not yet achieved.
1, 2, 3. So all 3 of them.
But we did technically. Oh, you mean
achieved?
for 1, 2, 3?
Oh, not achieved. Okay, we did. What is that defeat level right now?
What do you mean?
Which motive does that
Pariah
one say?
science.
See, if we were science, we would have lost. Just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
So here is what?
Explore.
This one is probably
Anti-imperialism.
All right. So if we
yeah.
ever get to here, we lose. So each of the 3. So we did achieve 1 of them. So what is? So we get 2 of these discarded, right?
If you say so. I don't understand how this works.
Okay.
I default to you.
It really isn't that crazy.
Okay. Well, because there's 1, 2, 3.
Right.
That's what I don't
There's
understand
technically
why it would be 2.
4, but there's only 3.
Oh, you mean based on our motive? There's 2? Is that what you mean?
Read it again.
Discard 1 random red ship for each of the first 3
First 3.
notoriety defeat levels not yet achieved.
First 3.
1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, I see.
Right? Not achieved. We achieved the first one.
Okay, so it's
So
2.
I got rid of 2.
Okay, all right. I just to clarify.
Okay.
If I don't understand, there's chances are there's somebody else that doesn't understand too.
That's for sure.
Okay, and then add 1 random undiscarded red ship to the Nautilus current ocean and fight it immediately. So you got rid of 2. We're gonna add 1 to our ocean, and we have to fight it right away.
And
It's
it is
stealth attack.
the Invincible battleship. That's couldn't have been a better draw. That's bad.
It's a stealth attack too,
Okay, good.
so that is actually a good thing.
It's a 13 to hit.
Well, yeah.
Wow, these are not good.
Can we torpedo attack him?
No, it's making us go right in now, right?
Yeah, it says attack immediately. Can I
Attack
attack him with my torpedo though?
I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Tell you what, if you get a 6+ on this,
A 6+.
well, a 6. If you roll a 6 on your torpedo attack, we're gonna have to accept it.
What?
Go ahead and roll. I said roll the
Roll the
torpedo attack.
torpedo?
If you happen to get a 6,
Yeah, you know I'm not going to.
the odds are then it's worth it. Close. 5. All right. So in any case, he's gonna attack first.
He's gonna attack first. Okay, so he's attacking us with a 9.
Actually, he's attacking us with a 10 because there's another warship.
Oh, that's right. So it kills our reinforced.
Yeah. So if there's
armor.
another warship in the sea, aside from the one you're fighting, you get a -1.
Well, he's not a warship. He's a sea serpent.
He counts as a warship.
Well, that's confusing.
Well, it's just more enemies about. All right, he hit us.
Okay,
So he gets 1. It's the lowest
right.
die.
So he gets 1 hit, right?
Yeah.
3 crew.
So we lose 1 crew. That's all.
Okay, that's not so bad.
No, not at all, actually.
All right. So now we have to roll for his.
Roll for his.
For our
so what are you gonna
attack.
bet?
Crew.
Yeah, of course.
That gives us. We still have to get a 10. Can we bet something else, like a hull?
Oh, hold up.
What?
On a double 1s on a ship attack.
Oh, that still counts?
Well, their attack on us, right?
Yeah.
Their double 1 it's considered a disaster, and they automatically deal 1d6 damage to the Nautilus, not the lowest die in the roll at this point. So you actually have to roll. So put that back to where it was. It was up 1 actually. Now roll a 1d6, and whatever this is, you roll a 5. He's going to do 5 damage to us. So you have to roll 5 times to see what he hits us.
Oh, I have to do 5 times?
Now roll
It
this 5
doesn't-
times.
Okay.
He hits,
2.
That's 1. Nemo for 2. 3 is
Crew.
3. 4 is
Hull.
2 is crew.
Alright.
That's where we are. After that, double 1s.
This is horrible. Alright, so now
Now you roll your attack.
I'm not confident about this at all anymore.
Bet Nemo.
We're gonna lose.
It's either we lose or not. You have to go for it at this point. Or do you want to bet crew? Bet crew for 2.
I think crew for 2. I mean, I'd rather do crew for 2 and hull for 1 if you want to bet 3.
We can't do both.
We can't?
No.
Oh. I thought that was just on tests we can't do both. Alright. I mean... Oh god. This is so stressful. It's like unnecessary stress. Alright, we can't modify anything else, right?
Nope. So there's no modifiers here. We get the +1 for the stalk, that's it. 12.
Oh!
He's
Thank
dead.
you, Jesus. Or who
Wow.
do they...
Double 6s.
Okay.
You killed the battleship. 3 notoriety for that, though.
Oh my god. Okay. 3 notoriety.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
He's going to go...
Can we
where
have
are
our
at?
people back?
North Atlantic? All right, I'll take him.
Alright. At least he's worth like mega points too.
7
That's
points. No, we can't have our people back. So that ends that card. So now we have to go.
Okay.
So we go into the next adventure, I think, right? Because that just...
That's our rising action. It's not an event.
Right, so let's go to the next adventure then.
Okay. We don't have to do the
Because I thought it was an action. It wasn't... I don't think that counts. It's kind of like the
event
prologues and
phase.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Where they just come out, I think.
Well, I don't think so. I
No?
think we've always played it like it's
Okay,
an
then let's
event.
do the...
Because it says play. It's not like a first intermission.
Okay.
I think those are the only
No, I
ones
think you're right. I
you
think
don't. Because those ones tell you like draw the next card.
No, you're right.
4, 4, 6.
All right, so we could take a lull again.
Okay, yeah, let's.
If you
We
want
definitely
to.
will do that. We have to start flipping these though, which is unfortunate.
Oh, 2 4s?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Who do you want to flip?
All right, so when there's nowhere to put more ships, we start flipping non-warships. So we'll flip this guy.
Yeah, flip that guy.
Flip this guy.
No, the yellow one. Oh, we have to do it in this ocean, right? Yeah, we do.
I think so before we spill out. So we'll flip this guy.
Okay.
All right, once they're flipped though, like if they're all flipped in this area and we have to put more in,
We have got to get down
we lose
there.
the game.
Yeah. All right. So we're taking a lull turn, right? Oh, 6. I need to put my
Actually,
6.
hold on.
What?
We don't have to flip these yet. 'Cause
Why?
It's basically saying flip a non-warship, flip a white non-warship to its gray side. So that
Oh,
would
just
be
any
this
one?
one and an adjacent ocean.
Oh, okay.
And well, why don't we put a ship here,
Oh, I don't know. Grab a ship and put it
right?
there.
Like,
Yeah.
why would we do all that flipping?
All this flipping.
Yeah, that was silly. We definitely don't want to go there.
And we need more than 6. So I'm putting there.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some time still.
Hey, way to pull out a nice ship.
That's the Star of India.
Mm-hmm.
It's a passenger liner.
Okay.
Yeah, see, because the non-warships become warships. That's what it is. It's not flipping over the warships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we don't flip the warships.
All right, so here's something that we need to think about though. If we take a lull this turn, we have no action points.
I'm sorry?
We have no action points,
No, we don't.
so we're not
So
going to
we
be able to
shouldn't
actually
take. Oh, then you
do
got to put a
anything.
5 out. Did you put the 5 out?
Well, hold on a second. I just want to see. See, this is one we might want to do actually now.
What's that?
When the Nautilus is in the Western Pacific, we can intervene on Korea's behalf. It's a test.
Mm.
It's the one where we gain a lot of notoriety, though. I don't know if we want to do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just don't. We could take the lull turn and just not take any actions and move on.
Did
If
you
you want.
Did you place a 5?
I didn't place
yet?
a 5.
I'd say
yet.
just place the 5 and we'll take 2 actions.
And
we'll
take the
fight.
turn?
Yep.
Okay. Where's 5? Up
Right
here?
here.
Okay.
So then we get 2 action points.
Okay. All right. So let's. You want to move and fight, maybe? Do you feel like we need to come down here, or can we go
I
there
think we
and
can go
fight?
there and fight.
Right?
Yep.
Let's go here for 1, and then we'll fight for 2.
Shoot your torpedo first
Yeah.
at this tough one.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm so good at rolling 5s.
Yep.
Sucks. When we were using the 2 dice, I was killing it.
I know.
All right. So bold attack.
Who?
Up at the, we want to kill the white ships.
All right. No, actually, no. We want to kill the warships.
We do?
Oh, non-warships. You're right.
Yeah, I thought we wanted to kill the non-warships.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna attack. I can sacrifice some crew, right?
Uh-huh.
Nice. That kills him.
Yeah, he's dead, so we get 1 notoriety.
Okay.
North Atlantic. We need to get in the Eastern Pacific and the South Atlantic.
I know we do, but we need to do as much as we can.
The Star of
while we're
India
up
for
here.
10?
Yeah.
That's a tough,
That's
three.
a 3. Maybe we won't
I'd rather
do
fight
that.
him.
You want to fight that guy? Okay.
Well, he's got to hit us with a 7. Well, you need a 6 or less to hit, so.
No, because there's another warship.
Right. Oh yeah, 7 or, well, no. It's less than. So if you roll a 7 or better, because it negates.
Well, yeah. So if I roll a 7 or better, it's okay.
It's okay. You just have to roll 7.
All right. Are we
No,
continuing
you
to
can't.
sacrifice
You
crew?
can't sacrifice
We can't
on this roll.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa!
All right. Why don't we roll that again?
Okay.
Into the
Just
bowl.
this one?
The whole thing.
Okay. Well, it's like kind of slants up, you know what I mean?
There you go.
There we
Double
go,
6s.
okay.
So he missed. How about you roll that again? Now you can bet crew.
I'll do my best.
7, 8, 9. Shoot. We need 1 more.
Well, who do you have?
I've got bad ones, to be honest. Like, we're going to lose Nemo if I use one of these.
We're gonna lose Nemo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because he loses that.
Yeah, the first officer, you lose a Nemo point. He's
Well-
like on the verge of death.
We'd only have to roll for 1 resource, right?
We're going to go
If we
down to
take the
tired.
loss.
We'll go to here.
Okay.
And
I mean,
we
it
take,
sucks, but
Then we take a notoriety hit.
yeah.
So, I mean, that's what
That's
it
all we
is.
have to do. It
Yeah.
sucks, but
We're out of actions.
out of time. All right, you ready?
Yep.
The Coral Realm. This is a test. 10. Pass and gain 2 crew, fail and lose 1 crew, and you can only bet crew.
All right, pass the test. Wow, you bet crew to get crew?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because if you bet the crew
You're going to
and
really
you lose, you're gonna lose to. We're gonna like really have no crew left. I can't bet anything. But if we lose 1 crew.
Don't bet.
I'm not gonna bet. Just... 7.
And if we lose a crew?
Yeah, I think we can take the crew hit,
We're going to have to, yeah.
and we're gonna have to rest next
So
move.
that's a fail.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. 1165.
Okay. So 1 is gonna get ship.
Yeah,
2
put
ships.
2 ships in 1. And a,
No, we can put 1 here.
Well, we have a 6, so we're going to have to do it anyway.
Oh,
So
Okay.
do that 1.
1.
We'll do 1 ship
1.
in 1. That'll be 1, and then we'll do 6. We'll put another ship up.
Yeah, that's how it
6.
should be.
And then we have 5, which we'll put another ship up in 5.
Okay. No, you can put 1 here. Take that away.
Oh, alright, then put one of those there.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Alright, and then we'll do the 6 and 1.
Yeah, because we
That's
cannot
5 action
afford
points.
lull right now.
Yep.
Okay.
So what are you going to do?
We're gonna rest. We have to.
Alright.
I can't do anything else until I have crew. Can we bet Nemo for 3?
Okay. 7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10. That does it. So we
That's
gain
1.
1. You wanna do it again? Or no?
Yeah, I guess. Go ahead. Bet Nemo.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same. So we're good.
Alright.
Alright. That's better,
It's better.
right?
Yeah.
And
Shoot
we've-
your torpedo at this guy.
Okay. You have the same chance of rolling a 6 as you do a 5.
I know.
Or anything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. All right. We have 1 point left. Do we want to save it, or maybe we want to do Imperial action?
Insight.
Do you mean to bet Crew or Nemo?
Nemo.
He's erratic.
He's going nuts.
He's going crazy. He's like, Crew, get better. Some sights and rides. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
What's
That
11
works.
get
We get to place a cube and we lose a notoriety.
All right, 1 cube.
So let's put one Mexican independence. Does
Sure.
that sound good? Okay,
There we go.
there. That's our last point.
Okay,
All right.
next card.
Wow. Accident or incident? This is a test 9. It's a test for the hull. Pass. We get to keep this card. This is good. We can fail this card after we pass the test for a +2 dice roll modifier. And at the game's end, we pass it, if it's unused. If we fail, we lose a hull and fail 1 keep card in our tableau without its benefits. So,
Okay.
pass. Do you want to bet the hull or no?
We can bet the hull?
You can bet the hull. That's all you can bet.
Okay. Bet the hull.
The hull thing.
We need all the help we can get.
We need all the hull we can get.
We do.
6, 7, 8.
8. That's cool.
We don't have anything that'll give us modifiers. You're always moving that thing.
Because we have nothing. We go through
you
this
sure?
every time.
Okay. All right.
The ship
The
is
ship
now
is
listing.
listing. And we have to lose a keep card.
Yep. We're not going to do them anyway. We're barely staying afloat here.
Hey, don't be so depressed. I'm the one that's supposed to get frustrated, not you.
Well, I'm going to take Captain back because
Fail and collect. Well, here.
there's
Here's
too
the
many
Captain.
failed tests happening.
Oh, stop. Fail and collect 3 treasures. This is a 10 test. It's an 11. Are we ever going to do this? Place up to 1d3 uprising cubes in any Pacific Ocean location for a test of 11? We might do that.
That would be great. if
That'd
we
be
could,
fantastic.
Right before
How
the
about we
end.
get rid of this?
All right, fail it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this one's Nemo at the end. That's a good one. Fail. All right, and we failed this. Ready?
No, we just did.
Oh, we see placement.
Yeah.
Darn it.
That's why I'm saying this is not good. 1, 2, 3, 6.
All right. 1 gets ship.
Okay.
I mean, they're all going to get ships.
Yep. 1, 2. 3. That's up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 6.
6. Okay. I'm assuming you're going to take the 1 and 6.
Yep, so we're at 5. I'll try my torpedo attack on,
The king.
no, on this guy. Miss. We haven't hit once since we've gone to 1 die. Jeez. This is getting really bad.
This needs to get cleaned up.
That's not easy, but I'll do it. Take 1 action to come down here. And I will start with the
Bold
Huskar.
attack. All right. All right. So we need. He's going
Crew.
to attack us first.
Yeah, so the Huskar is going to attack for 7. And he misses.
Okay.
We're going to attack for 10 with crew.
Okay.
And we hit.
Yes.
He's dead. 1
Nice job.
notoriety hit. Where are we? South Atlantic? Yeah, see, we need that anyway.
Okay. Idaho.
Do I want
That's
to
an
continue
easy
to
hit.
fight these guys? What, the 9?
Oh, because he's got to roll better than 9, right?
Mm-hmm. No, he's got to, yeah, he has to roll better than 9, and we have to roll better than 9.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not bad.
Ugh,
Do it.
I guess.
See, it's not, the higher the number, the
worse
easier
it
it
is.
is for him to hit us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's
Worse it is
actually-
for us. So I don't.
He has a good shot at hitting us.
I mean, that does free up a space, which is good. If you don't want to keep hitting those ships. I mean, you could incite instead. That'd be more passive and would help get us some points even if we lose. Right?
If I did what? Just incite it
Just start
instead?
inciting, yeah. Because we get 6 for each incite.
Alright, so we'll incite then.
Okay, you want to bet the crew or you want to bet Nemo?
Bet Nemo. If we lose Nemo, we lose the game, by the way, if we lose this roll.
Okay, I don't trust that.
We shouldn't bet Nemo ever again.
Well, you're the one that is in control of him, so.
5, 6, 7. What's a 7?
7
Nothing.
is nothing.
Great.
Apathy.
Use one more action.
Wait a minute, because you took an action to
Yep,
incite.
one more action to move. I think we should fight this ironclad.
Alright.
And we're going to do it with a stalk attack.
Okay,
He's going to actually get the modifier, so he's actually a 6.
yeah.
So he
Perfect.
missed.
Okay,
Bet crew.
okay. I bet.
2. 4,
5,
5,
6,
6, 7, plus 1 is 8.
And he's a 10.
Fudge.
Yeah, I don't know why you wanted to do him. That's a big roll.
Not a big deal.
It's only one hit.
We lose that, and we go up 1 notoriety.
Yeah.
Why I wanted to do that was to clear that out.
I know,
Because
I know.
he can't be flipped again. Just so
I
you know.
know, I know. You always say just so you know.
Well,
I know.
you did say, I don't know why you went down and attacked him, so I was explaining.
Okay. Alright, so let's keep going then.
I have one more action.
Oh, you do?
I'm not sure if I want to go after him again.
We'll go after him again then, if you want to. He's just really hard to hit. We have, like, no modifiers at all.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's leave it then. Let's go to the next.
Alright, transatlantic cable. Keep. When the Nautilus is in the North Atlantic, you may fail immediately and perform free incite and or search actions, but no more than 3 combined. For each one, you gain 1 notoriety. At the game's end, passive unused. So we can incite a whole bunch of times.
Alright. That's cool. That's what we need.
Yeah, that's cool.
4, 5, 6, 6.
Okay.
So
4.
4.
Just gonna get one of these.
5 gets a ship.
Okay.
And 6, 6. Ship, ship.
Oh, ship.
Oh, ship. Holy ship.
Alright. And you want to take the 4 and 6 for 2?
Yep, 2 actions. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Well, let me shoot the torpedo at this guy.
Yeah, just see what happens. You always roll 3s and I always roll 5s.
I know.
I mean, we could rest the crew. I mean, it sucks to have to, like, do that. Like, wait, you know what I mean? But...
It's just not getting us anywhere. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but it's the only thing keeping us from... Because the more we fight, the greater chances we have of actually losing these resources and stuff.
Alright.
I'm not, like, saying it's a good idea. I'm asking for your opinion.
I think that's fine.
Do you know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Okay. So you wanna rest then
Yeah.
for 2? Okay. Do you want to bet anything?
No.
Okay.
7. Nothing happens.
No, we gain a crew, but we get one of these. The only time that 7 to 8 doesn't do anything is with incite, because it's just apathy.
So
they're
then
just
what do
like,
we do
okay,
now?
whatever.
Just pass?
Maybe pass. That way if we get a lull turn, maybe we can do
Alright.
again. I mean, don't you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Let's go.
okay. I mean, if we can get back up to North Atlantic, we can do our incite.
We have to fight up there.
Alright.
We're just in no position to fight.
The Chinese treasure fleet. Place a treasure available token on each of the Western, Pacific, and Indian Oceans.
Oh, we have it.
See Rule 10.
Yeah, it's already there. Rule
Oh.
10 means you can't put more than 1 treasure token on.
It doesn't bleed over?
No.
Okay. If the Nautilus is in or a single move away from either of those oceans, pass and collect 1 treasure.
Nope. Otherwise fail.
Otherwise fail and gain 1 Nemo or 1 crew.
Gain a crew.
You want to gain crew or you want to gain Nemo?
I'll gain Nemo, actually, because
Right?
then we can start betting
That's
Nemo
what I'm
again.
saying. Like, we can rest the crew. This way we can bet him, and it's, like, not as big of a deal. He's steady.
Okay.
Nemo is steady.
I'll go with that. 1, 4, 6, 6. Hole. No.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, so 1 is gonna, what, go up here, right?
Mhm.
Probably.
4 is going to go there. 6 can go
We're gonna start flipping.
here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We got
Both
room.
of them, yeah.
6. Or we
6.
could have. No, we can't go there. And then 6.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're
All right.
like a few rolls away from losing if we don't take care of it.
I
So we're gonna get
know.
5.
I'm like, my heart is beating out of my chest right now. I'm very panicked.
1 move to go here.
Okay.
I'm going to roll torpedoes on the 11.
Okay. Oh, it was like a 6 up
For
here.
a second. Yeah.
You want to kill him?
Nope. We're going to move 1 more up to 3, maybe? I mean, do you think we should fight here? Fight the steam cruiser, maybe? He doesn't look too tough.
He doesn't look that bad, yeah.
So we can do a stalk and just kill him.
Let's just do that.
And we'll get the +1. So
Okay.
1 for that.
1 what? Notoriety?
No, 1 action.
Oh, 1 action. I'm like, what are you talking about? All right, so
What do
we'll
you
fight
want
him.
to use Nemo on this?
Well, he's gonna attack us first.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
it's-
thinking about the fight.
Yeah, for the fight, we could use Nemo.
So he hits us for 2.
Okay.
4. 5. Alright, we are listing. And our attack, let's use Nemo. 10. We killed him.
Nice.
We don't lose any notoriety either because we did a stalk
Wait a minute.
attack.
What did he roll for you? Oh, it didn't
rolled
matter
low.
anyway because we don't have the armor.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Alright, so that was 1 action. I guess another action is going to have to be to repair for 2
So it
actions.
has to be.
2 actions. Use Nemo.
Has to be.
Repair. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Gain 1 haul but lose a treasure. That's fine.
Done.
Treasures will cost us
All
points
right.
anyway.
There you go.
All right. You want to save that? Or you
We're
wanna
going to
do
have
it?
to.
You want insight?
Yeah,
Yeah? So you want to bet Nemo still?
of course.
Okay. That is
13.
awesome. 13. So we place a cube
Yep.
and we lose 2 notoriety.
So the Ashanti Wars.
Nice. All right. Cool.
We're at 0 actions.
Yes. Ready?
I am ready.
All right. Vanikoro. Keep. When the Nautilus is in any Pacific Ocean, we can pass this and collect 2 treasures, or fail it to gain up to 2 ship resources.
Fail.
Okay, but we have to be in
Oh.
Pacific Ocean.
We're going to the Pacific. We want to head at Eastern Pacific anyway.
Okay, so we're gonna keep this. Roll a dice.
I don't want to roll the dice anymore.
I can roll the dice.
We could have a lull, but we don't want a lull.
No, we have no actions to have a lull.
All right, so 3, 5, 6, 6. These 6s are going to be the death of us. I'm
We
telling you
can't
right
even. We can't even get into a Pacific Ocean right now.
now. I know. 3 gets.
Well, if we can't do the action we want to do,
Mm-hmm.
why don't we just take the lull and move on and not take action?
So then it's 5, 6, 6.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because
So we're
placing
gonna
in
go
3 is going to be bad too.
5,
Okay.
which you can flip him.
Do you have to flip in the thing
No,
if you
or you
can?
can do adjacent.
Or adjacent?
all right, we'll
You
do
know what I
this.
mean? I just feel like it's more consistent.
5, 6,
6.
Can't do it, so that'll turn into a ship.
No, this isn't connected.
Oh,
it's
it's not.
this.
Oh, so then you flip both of those
Whites.
whites. If 6 comes up again, we lose. You
This
see?
isn't flipped.
You don't flip those.
Oh, you only flip
flip
the white.
whites.
But then why are they different colors on the other side?
I don't know.
We've never had this many ships out, ever.
I know. All right, so we actually don't lose if it comes into the 6th spot. It's called a hunting ship, and you can basically put it anywhere, any other open space, but it comes in on its strong side, not its purple side. And to your purple side question, if we pass the 36 threshold,
they flip.
all ships go purple,
Yeah.
which is bad because I think they get really tough at
This
purple.
has never happened
Yeah,
before.
these all get really tough. No, this is no good. So
Yeah.
we have
All
to
right.
manage this.
Well, we have like only 4 or 5 more rounds left. So,
Right. So
shall
we took a lull, right?
Yeah, we're taking a lull.
We took a lull here. We don't have any action points.
Wait, did we took a lull?
We took the lull because we didn't place in
We
3.
didn't place in 3.
3.
Correct. Okay.
So we took the lull. We don't have any action points. That ends this.
Okay.
So next adventure.
You know what?
What?
We still have to deal with these things during the lull phase.
Oh God, yeah. This is the first one we've had since we've had these up. So basically, we also have to put a token here.
Yeah.
And on the 6s if there was none here. So with the incite cubes on the lull turn, we have to actually look at the ocean that it's in. So we're going to have you count all of the connecting spaces uprising cubes, and then you count all the warships in that space, or all the ships. So this is going to be a 4, and then we have to roll to see. You want to roll? To see if they're going to take some down.
6.
A 6. So you rolled higher.
That's good.
And that's good.
Okay. Next,
You
2,
have-
3.
So you have to roll 3 or higher. And you didn't.
So we lose that cube.
So we lose the cube. So you have a choice. You could either lose a cube,
Or
or we could take, I think we take a hit.
I'd rather not take hits right now.
I know.
What's the hit?
Basically, so you
1d6 hits?
roll
No.
1d6, which you did. If the result is greater than or equal to the total, no effect,
Right.
right, as we said. If it's less than it, you can remove 1 cube, or you
Oh.
gain the die roll result in.
Notoriety?
Notoriety, which we
So
don't-
what I had a 2, right?
All right, let's take 2 notoriety.
Let's just take the 2 notoriety. Take us back, because this is worth 6 points.
Yeah, all right.
If we somehow miraculously end up winning this game.
And then this one's a 5, so you need to roll a 5 or better.
Nope.
Nope, and we'll lose that cube.
Well,
Oh, we can take a 1.
we could take the 1.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll
Yeah,
leave it out there.
that's
So
fine.
basically, they're fighting to
And the
these
riots
wars,
and
yeah.
stuff. And to imperialize.
imperialize.
Okay.
That's the imperialistic loss.
All right, let's move on.
All right, so next adventure.
Finale.
What? We're here already?
We're here already. Well, I
Oh
knew it
my
was coming.
God, I didn't
Actually,
realize-
this is early. I mean, I think we have. Yeah,
Four.
we have 4. We had 4
Oh,
rounds
I
left.
didn't realize
so
we were that close to the end.
that's
Oh my God.
that's yeah. I did. That's why I was looking at him.
Okay.
Okay, return to Mystery Island. I'm going to read this one. Captain Nemo looked at the engineer as if he would have annihilated him. Then, falling back upon the cushions, he murmured, "After all, what does it matter? I'm dying."
He actually was dying.
He really is. This is like so highly thematic because he's definitely dying right now.
Well, he's
He
steady
is
now.
well, mentally steady.
was pretty
but
unstable
he's-
for a while.
Yeah, he's unstable. All right, this is a play card. You can no longer select a move action. At the beginning of each turn, skip the event phase. At the end of each turn, move the Nautilus 2 oceans closer to the Western Pacific. Automatically and for free. When it reaches the West Pacific Ocean, pass and the game ends.
The what?
So we're 2 moves away. So what we're going to do at the beginning, we're going to keep playing. At the beginning of each turn, we're not going to draw the cards.
But we're going to roll placement.
We are definitely, yep, we're going to be rolling placement. We're going to roll placement, place everything. We get actions, we can take actions. And then at the end of the turn, we're moving the Nautilus. We'll move it 1, 2. and then we're gonna go again. At the end of that next turn, we're gonna go 1-2.
Okay.
We're gonna be done. So I think we're gonna try to hold on for another 2 rounds.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but guess what? We're gonna do it.
All right.
Okay. So we're gonna go 1-2, and then we've got some stuff we can try to do in the Eastern Pacific.
Actually, we're only
Remember, because
we're only 1 turn away
why?
because we moved 2 spaces for free, right? Is that
Yeah.
what the card said?
Yes, you move 2 spaces towards the Western Pacific.
At the end of our turn.
At the end of our turn.
So why wouldn't we use our 2 actions to move 2 spaces
Because
closer
no,
beforehand?
because you can't take move actions.
Oh, you can't take move. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why.
All right.
It's like you're like just floating towards the Western Pacific. I mean, we could go this way, but it's going to take us the same amount of turns. And if we stop in Eastern Pacific, we can fail this card and gain ship resources.
Oh, we can.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to get to, well, any Pacific Ocean.
Eastern
really.
Pacific? All right, yeah,
Just
let's
any
go.
Pacific Ocean. All right.
So we can't move.
All right. So this is. I don't know what we're supposed
Just
to do.
leave
with
that
this,
out.
so we're
Yeah,
just leaving
just
it
stays
there.
out.
And we have to roll for placement. So 2, 2, 3, 4.
That's actually not bad because 2 we haven't placed a lot in, right? So we can actually
We can actually do some
do a
stuff
lot here. 2, 2. So we'll go 2,
Okay.
2, 3. Oh, 3 is not good. I'll put a thingy here.
Yeah.
Oh, and 4, and we'll turn it into a ship,
Okay. Yeah.
right? So we
Okay.
actually were able to do that. We could have taken a lull, but I don't think that's. Well,
Yeah.
why didn't we?
We could have taken a lull.
I think we probably should have.
You
And
think?
just not done anything. And that would be 1 ship less.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Right.
guess I agree with that. Yeah.
So I'll put him back, the last one we drew, and put the chip back there,
Okay.
right?
For the 4.
For the 4 or the 3, because
Yeah,
they
it
both
doesn't
are
matter.
connected, so it wouldn't have mattered, right?
And then we'll just take.
The 2s, right? So the 2. Well, the thing
Well,
is, though,
thing
we're
is,
gonna go.
I don't think that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
'cause we're gonna
I
have
don't think
to-
it's a good idea because then we're gonna have to roll for all
Yeah,
these,
take
and
that.
that's points.
I'll bring that red ship back out. Yeah,
That's fine.
That's fine.
So that way we get 2 points to spend.
All right,
Okay. And we can't move,
do the torpedo attack at least.
but we can torpedo. Who do you want
On
me to
this
attack?
big guy, the iron side, we need to get him down with a 6. Dang,
Or a 4?
not once, yeah.
Okay. And what can we do right now
Could repair our ship a little bit.
for 2 points?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to sacrifice, Nemo?
Maybe, yeah. Oh my god.
This is so scary. He's on his deathbed, and we're like,
We're just like,
"Come on, Nemo, we need a hull."
we're repairing the ship before it goes
4,
down.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
Perfect.
What do we get?
So
1?
we get 1 hull.
All right, there you go.
Okay, cool. And that was 2.
Yep.
So that's done. We move. Boom, boom.
And now you can discard that card.
And now we can discard this card because we're in a Pacific action. Oh, we have to spend an action to do it.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's okay
We'll do the next
because we're
turn.
moving around to the next turn. We don't take a card.
Bring more people
We
out.
bring more boats out.
1, 1,
4, 5.
4, 5.
Okay. So
Oh, we can do that.
can we? Oh, 1 can go down. Oh yeah, 1, 1. So just give me 2 ships. Right?
Yeah.
Because those are both connected. Oops, I'm sorry.
1, 1, 4. Flip him.
5.
5 is here, so nope. What's it connected to? Just these 2?
Yeah.
All right, so we bring out a hunting ship.
Okay, he's gonna have to go here.
Yep. And it comes out as a normal ship in
Okay.
red.
Devastation.
So the only reason hunting, if he was in our space, he would have attacked.
Yeah, exactly.
We are absolutely full now. All right, so
Yeah. Well, we're about to be done anyway, so we're gonna fail this card, right?
right.
To gain ship resources.
Well, we have to get our action, so we have 4 action points
Oh.
because that costs an action to do that,
Oh, right. Yeah.
right?
you're
So it's pay an
we're taking
action, fail that, and you want to get 2 ship resources, 2 hull.
You
1.
want 2 hull or
I wanted to get us out of the either one.
either way?
Yeah, so it doesn't
You know
matter.
what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
You have three more actions you could take. You could try to kill a ship here.
Well, we can do a torpedo, so let's do that.
Yeah, do your one torpedo attack on, let's go after the whaler.
The whaler, okay.
Well, hold on.
Whoa.
No, that's fine. No, that's good. You hit the 6?
Yes.
All right, we're going to get 1 notoriety. The reason I wanted that was because...
they get us points.
They give us points, yeah.
Yeah.
So actually that filled us.
Yes, I think that's good.
That didn't cost an action. You could actually fight another one.
I think we should. I think maybe we should stealth attack this male ship.
What about not the female ship?
Not the female ship.
Okay. What are you going to bet?
He's an 8.
Bet Nemo.
Okay. I was thinking that
Right,
too.
for 3?
Yeah.
Then we get +1 anyway, so it's +4. You literally just need to roll 4.
Oh, stop. Every time you say that.
Snake eyes!
Stop.
4.
Oh my
You
God.
exactly enough.
You know that it does something in my, like,
Alright. Look at that though, you
Rolling
filled
hand.
up 2 columns here.
yes, that was good.
So we
Okay,
actually
he goes back
passed that.
up.
We gained only 1 notoriety for that because of our
Right,
stock.
because we have the stock attack thing. And that was an action.
Yep.
So we have 2 options left.
Insight. Can we
can't.
insight?
We
Oh,
have,
there's
I don't
nowhere
even
here.
insight here.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, you can move on it. No, we can't move.
No, I can't move.
Shoot.
But
You know what? Repair again. That's -5
To get us
points.
out of that ship.
Yeah.
right? So we'll sacrifice Nemo, right?
Yep.
5,
7, 8, 9,
6,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect.
What is that? Should be
Hull. Yep.
1 hull.
Okay.
All right, and we're down to 1 action left.
No, 2 act.
Oh, that was a double. Yeah, we're down to 0. Okay.
And that's it. And then we move here. Boom, boom. Done. Pass. The game ends.
Game end. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm so nervous to see how we did.
Yeah. So.
But we did finish.
We
which is-
finished.
with like
Which is
2 notoriety
amazing.
before we got those purple ships to come out.
Yeah. I mean, we had up until
We had,
here.
yeah, we had a while
Before
were
we
defeated,
lost the
but-
game through notoriety.
All right.
But wow.
Wow,
Okay,
that's
let's
close.
add this up.
I almost forgot about all these other things we used to do.
All right, so we have a bunch of keep cards we can
Yeah.
do.
Okay. So.
Let's go through them one at a time.
All right. So this one is for when you're in the North Atlantic, and that's not
North
gonna be used.
Atlantic,
So
so-
this actually at game's end passive unused. So that's gonna go here and pass.
Okay.
Now we have 2 that we can take advantage of. This one because we're in the Western Pacific. So when the Nautilus is in the Western Pacific, you may intervene on Korea's behalf.
Yes.
And we can, it's a test 11, we can sacrifice Nemo or crew.
Mm-hmm.
And if we pass, we get to place some uprising cubes. And if we fail, we lose 2 hull, or we gain 4 notoriety.
Okay.
So let's try it. Do you want to sacrifice Nemo?
We could. Yeah.
Okay.
And we do need 11.
We need 11. Do you wanna roll them?
You want to roll? That way.
can-
No, it's all on
You
you.
don't really want to?
I don't care. It's all on you.
Okay.
9,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10,
10,
11,
12. Perfect.
Pass. All right.
Pass.
What do we get?
All right, so we pass this card and place, we're gonna roll 1d3,
All right.
and that's the number of uprising cubes we can place in any Pacific Ocean locations.
Okay. Well done. 6.
Yes!
That's 3 cubes. So
Yes.
put them all right there.
All right,
Huge.
so since we've been sitting here, Nemo's like sick, we're gonna do some uprisings.
So we just
Sweet, okay, so that
Killed it in
passes.
Korea, yeah.
Nice. And then the second one we have is actually after placing the finale card, which we just placed, we passed the finale, correct?
Mhm.
So we pass this card and we actually gain a Nemo point.
okay.
Okay?
So that would have
So
been
it doesn't
good.
really do anything for us,
Yeah.
if any unless we were in strong, but anyway, we just want to clean
It's
that
going to
up.
impact final scoring, so
It is, yeah,
that's
for
a
sure.
major play.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so we're going to finish scoring up here off camera,
Yep.
and we'll come back with our final result.
Okay.
All right, after some long and hard math,
We found out we got defeated.
we won
Surprise,
but lost
surprise.
all at the same time. So our
Yeah.
score was pathetically low. probably because we didn't really do anything but run. And
We did. This was like we were on the defense the entire game.
yeah, probably about the halfway mark, we started to really turtle up, I think, at that point.
We didn't even really try to turtle up. We couldn't.
No, we
had to
did, yeah,
just
but-
keep fighting.
No, there were multiple times where we sat and just repaired and recruited.
We had to.
Well, yeah, that's turtling up. We just defended.
Oh. Not intentionally though.
We had to, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't our goal, but in order to actually survive the game, we had to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So what do we do? Warships. Warships, we just got flat victory points for. It's only 16
But at least we got those last few. We wouldn't
Last
have
few
even
was
gotten those
big, yeah.
points.
So the non-warships is where we got a lot of points, 40, because we sank a lot of them, right? And that was a +2 multiplier. Not a multiplier, but just +2 for. But on our big liberation, like the last turn got us 36 points, adding those 3 more. So they were ×6. So we had 6 in total ×6. That's our 36. But science and wonders, we really fell short on. We just weren't getting any treasures. And that's pretty sad. But in any case, we had 153 points. And according to the rule book, less than 185 is a defeat, the lowest rating you could get. So what does that say? So there is an epilogue in this game that actually has a little story. Well, not much of a story, but it has a little passage that tells you what happens depending on which motive you're in and how you ended up. So there's 5 different levels of success. Defeat being the worst, then failure, inconsequential, then success, and then triumph. And triumph is a 275 score plus, and our score is 153, so we were in the lowest category. So what does that mean? So according to the epilogue, the Nautilus disappears mysteriously at the outset of a minor naval battle. The Imperial forces continue to spread out and divide the lands without further interference, and the world never learns about Captain Nemo. His legacy is lost forever beneath the waves.
That is so depressing.
Right? So he's just an epic fail on this mission. But
Wow.
you know what? We didn't go down.
We did.
Well, we did. Yeah, we pretty much did. So yeah, it was a. You know what though? You got to see the game played.
Yes.
I hope that if you do have this, you can do better than that. But we're going to talk about this.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it plays differently every time.
Yep.
So yeah, let's go talk
There you
about
go.
it.
All right, Nemo's War.
I feel so defeated.
Nemo's defeat and shame.
This is like.
We've been
yeah.
shamed.
I don't even think they could call that Nemo's War.
It was a war on Nemo. That's what it was.
Yeah, nobody even knew about it.
No, nobody even knew it was. Nobody even knew that happened.
There was some crazy dude in the ocean, like he's got torpedoes, kind of.
Yeah, not really. He sank 2 ships, and that was the end of it.
It's horrible.
All right.
It's a defeat. Okay, well, let's get into it, I guess. So
Sure.
let's
go
talk
down the
about
list. Yeah.
replayability because we've played several different games. I feel like every time
With
we play
different
this game,
motives, yeah,
it is different
and it plays completely different
every single time.
every time. I don't know if it's a matter of for one, the adventure deck is random, completely
Exactly,
randomized. And
right.
there's a ton of events.
Well, then even when you draw the finale
Mm-hmm.
and rising action and things like that,
Yeah.
they're shuffled in.
Yeah, well, to
To
a
those
degree,
acts,
right? There,
kind of, so.
the deck is tiered, right?
Right.
So there's certain, timing, I guess you could say, between stacks of events, right? So you're going to get 8 events, and then you're going to get this, and that all varies depending on what motive you start with too. So you've got the variability there. You've got the variability in 7 different finales, I
Yeah.
believe. So you don't know how it's going to end.
Right.
So just that alone makes every game slightly different, right?
Yeah.
And the motives make your goals slightly different. The dice rolls completely will shift your focus from one thing to another, as you saw. We just were stuck.
You can just spiral down so quickly.
Yeah, it was a downward spiral for sure.
Yeah.
But with that said,
Right.
again, out of the box, this game has a ton of replayability, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree. All right. How about weight?
Weight, I'd say this is a little more on the heavy side.
I would say it's heavy, just because the strategy is very different. Than what a lot of people are
And there's a
probably used to.
lot of little rules and a lot of
Yeah.
interpretation of how things go. I think once you kind of get that down, it sort of lessens the weight
Oh,
of it.
absolutely. Yeah.
If you were to take somebody through this game in a cooperative setting and you already knew how to play it, you could kind of guide that and they
Yeah.
would be fine because it's just
Absolutely.
here's your test, roll the dice, right? But I think looking at it strategically and wanting to actually score well, like you,
We're still figuring it out.
it's deep. We're still learning this one, you know, and it's just that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had good and we've had bad.
Yeah.
So you know, it's tough.
I just feel like even our good games are like very, I wouldn't even say anticlimactic, but like you read the result in the book and it's like, well, inconsequential.
Yeah, you're like,
Like,
womp,
what?
womp. You're like, oh, wow,
You
I need
know?
to score 250 points to even be
Yeah.
good, not
Right,
great.
right.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I think actually like the level up from defeat, which we got this time,
Yeah.
is failure.
Right.
So,
So not only we were the worst, and that was defeat.
Right.
Yeah, so we could have been failures, and that wasn't much better.
And that was-
and we weren't even that close to becoming failures. So yeah, that
no,
was,
we really weren't.
that was
so,
no bueno.
Yeah, so the weight's very interesting on this one.
Yeah.
So okay, component quality. Let's talk about that.
I'd
That was
say-
one of the biggest differences
Yeah.
I think from the previous iteration of
Yeah, I
this
think
game.
the art is beautiful.
The art is Ian O'Toole.
Yeah.
So we know from The Gallerist
Mm-hmm.
and others.
And you're a big
so-
fan of that.
Oh, very much
that art
so.
style.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, we took this out of the box, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I want to play this.
I wanna play
And I
this
was
so
like,
bad.
but it's solo. You're like, nope.
I was
So,
like, nope, not
no
anymore.
but you know, I think the component quality, the board's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely leaps and bounds ahead of, you know, if you're familiar with Victory Point games and how their older games are, like, so that you've got like Dawn of the Zeds came out, and then Guild Nemo's War, you know, with these through Kickstarter, right? It was to actually get them die cut as opposed to laser cut, because you know,
Yeah.
every time you got a Victory Point games, you knew they included a napkin to wipe your fingers because of how black from soot you were going to get from punching your pieces and playing the game. It was
And
ridiculous.
it's like one of your biggest pet peeves too.
Oh my god, I couldn't take it. So this is leaps and bounds ahead of that. You know, it's in the good board game quality category now. Like
Right.
really good art. Nice little chits. I mean, everything's cardboard really. We have the Kickstarter version, so there are a few upgrades like some of the track markers, like the action track markers would.
Right. Yeah.
The notoriety track markers would. So those are definitely upgrades. But I would have liked to have seen more upgrades. I think the treasure tokens are a bit bland.
The tokens themselves. So not
Right.
like the.
And we got those
stones,
bags.
but-
So you get the ship bag and
Yeah.
we got the treasure bag.
Yeah, those are
great.
cool.
I don't. If
Awesome.
they're Kickstarter exclusives, then you know I can't really take that into account.
Right. Yeah.
As far as overall quality, but they're really nice, and I think they really add to
Mm-hmm.
the whole experience of having those bags to draw the ships from. The board itself is really smart, as it has
Very.
like charts everywhere. If you need to know the answer, odds are you're better shot at finding it on the board than in the book.
Yes.
Right? Because it's right there, it's laid out, it tells you everything you need to know, which is very, very helpful. And it's a nice touch, in my opinion. So I think component quality is good, not great, but it could have been with a few tweaks.
Yeah. Okay. I was very happy with it.
You were, right? Did you think it was great?
Well, we don't have a rating system for component quality, but I thought it was very good. But I think a lot of it, like you said, we had some of the Kickstarter upgrades.
Yeah.
So I can't really speak to what what the basic
Right.
version would be, but
If
I
we're
really
talking,
liked it.
if we're talking cardboard thickness,
yeah.
board thickness, cardstock
Right.
quality, all great.
When I look at component quality, one of the things I liked about everything that this had to offer was organization. So you talked about the board.
Yeah, very, very
Even, I mean, the ship tokens are tiny, but they have a lot of information, and it's very well placed and easy to read and organized, and it doesn't look like a mess. And I think it could have very easily gone the
Yeah.
other way. So
Yeah, I think the art design
yeah, from an art design
was
standpoint, I
well
liked it, but-
thought out
Yeah,
on this game.
very
So
much so.
that's kudos to that.
Yeah.
Hands down. I just would have liked to see a little bit more variety in the treasure
Yeah,
tokens.
I understand. I could agree with that too. Okay. How about the theme?
Theme's awesome.
Did you feel like you were Captain Nemo?
You do. You really do. Because you, like, the world is at your command, and you just travel the seas, and you pick
Well,
and choose your targets.
Sometimes at your command.
Sometimes. But, like, you make your own choices.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a sandbox game.
Very much so.
Completely. And I think the first time we played it, we both just sat there going, I have no idea
Yeah, like where do we even begin with
where
this?
to begin. Like, do we move?
We just kept
Do
collecting
we-
treasures.
Yeah, let's just get treasures. But that was good.
But it worked out.
Yeah, it actually
We should have
benefited
done that
us. We should have did that this game. We tried to change things up a bit. it didn't work out for us. But I think, but that's awesome in the theme that you're Nemo. You've got this powerful submarine that nobody else has, and you're going against the imperial society of ships, all nations, and you're just taking them out and gaining notoriety, and you're trying to mitigate that as well. So yeah, the theme, and I think the little blurbs on each of the cards is cool. Really classy. Yeah, it was really nice. Really
I liked how in the co-op version you each had your own roles.
Yeah.
And when we do co-ops, we usually we play together. Like, we kind of bounce ideas off of each other a lot. But you do go, we were talking about this off camera, you do get into those situations where you have, like, Alpha Gamer.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, here's what you're going to do, and here's what you're going to do, and everybody else is like, okay, I guess. And they're not having a great time. I could see with 4, and we haven't played this with 4 yet.
No.
But I could definitely see with, like, 4 people playing this game, having those roles. And there are different roles from the ones that you saw, because these were for the 2-player variant.
I think it'd be really neat to see the captain pass around four people.
Exactly, and making those executive decisions.
Yeah.
And then also having everybody with their own roles contributing to the game. And you can still talk about decisions, but I think that's really neat.
Each person has their own say on, okay, you know what, I'm not comfortable moving the hull at all.
Right.
Figure something else out. So that's really cool.
Yeah, I think that's neat. All right, setup. What'd you think?
Setup takes a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good 10 to 15 minutes if you take your time. You got to build the deck.
Yeah.
You got to sort out all those ship tokens. Get the right ones in a bag, right ones on a board.
Stack
but again,
them
the
up.
board really shows you where to put everything. So I think once you play it a few times, getting it out to the table is much easier.
That was your comment today when we were setting it up.
Setting it up, I'm like, you know what? Now that we know this game, it took me half the time to get it out to the table. So it was a breeze.
Excellent. Audience, who's this for?
Whew, this is for people who like those high pressure, gambling with dice, pressure luck games. And if you can handle the stress of like all of that like pressure coming down on you, like if you love like Dawn of the Zeds, maybe or that type of game where stuff is marching towards you and you've got to just keep beating at them while you're trying to take care of objectives. But you enjoy the luck of the dice.
Yeah.
And having some mitigants, not a ton. Like this game is for you, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So maybe not a game you'd probably take out to your Wednesday night game group, because it may not be for everyone because it may be too stressful for
at least not
people.
if like you have to drive far.
Yeah.
If you drive like this, like the whole way home.
Yeah, because it's like this one really can get you worked out and get you stressed out. So, but if you love that thrill and you get like all like when you roll the dice, you're like, oh, like that's really cool.
Yeah.
But not everybody likes that. Some people hate dice. The dice rolls and the luck mitigation and all that stuff. It's just too much.
There's not a ton of mitigation.
No.
I mean there is some, but not to the extent of like your standard like Euro or something where there's dice, but it's like happy dice all the time.
Yeah, if you're rolling 3s and 4s all night, you're gonna have a bad night.
Well, you saw us get frustrated because we just kept. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't, sacrifice something and like get a card that actually helps you build some kind of engine or something. It's just this is what your ship's doing right now.
You're gonna fail and you're gonna keep failing.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
I actually think this would be really great solo.
Yeah.
So for solo gamers.
We'll talk about that in
the conclusions.
In the conclusions, I have a major thing to talk about on solo.
Well, you should get right to it because now we're at conclusions.
Oh, we are. Oh, wonderful. So what do we think about this game? We really liked it. There's no question about it. It plays long though.
It
so
does.
mind you, and if the video length is any indication, and we didn't read the cards. You know what I mean? Like
right.
We.
We did.
We probably saved about 20 to 30 minutes on just reading cards, right? Just through that, because you go through a lot of cards. The event deck is huge once it's all put together. So, I think with multiple players, we haven't like we said, we haven't played with more than 2. But I think with 2, it's definitely a lot of fun. But it's also you're kind of going through it together, and I think you're always kind of a lot of the time is deciding what you want to do.
Right.
And I think it makes the game even longer than it probably should be.
Right.
Right, because it overstays its welcome in some instances because you're like towards the late mid game, you're kind of like, we're not even through like half this
I
deck
know.
already, and it's like I'm
You feel
exhausted.
like I feel like I'm out on the ocean,
Yeah.
like with Nemo.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
So with a game like this, I would almost prefer to play it solo.
Yeah.
Honestly, just because it will run itself with you at the helm, and there's not a lot for you to manage.
Right.
Every round is quick. You know, the basic order of tasks is laid out for
Yeah.
you. This is what happens. You roll the dice. You plant this many ships. They all come out. You take your actions. Move on. And it's
Yeah.
just boom, boom, boom. And you don't have to sit there and decide, okay, well, do you want to bet the Hull
Right.
or Nemo? And you're like, well, I don't think we should do this.
Well, and
Where
then you
it's
kind
like,
of feel bad too. Like I think when you play a game solo,
Yeah.
it's like if you lose, it's like crap, I lost, and you just like
Mm-hmm.
start it over or something. But it's like when you're playing with somebody else, at least I feel like I get more stressed out. Like, what if I choose the wrong thing, or like, what if it doesn't work out? It's not just me; it's like the team.
You're
you
letting
know.
the team down.
But that's also me, and like I have a ridiculous
you know,
team mentality.
when you're
so.
like, I want to shoot the torpedo. Okay.
Yeah.
You roll the dice, you roll a 3.
Yeah.
Now it's down to 1 die on the
Right,
torpedo.
right.
You've ruined the torpedo for the rest of the game, right? And you're like, maybe I shouldn't have.
Right.
Or I want to go after the ship. You roll really bad, you mess up
Yeah.
the Nautilus, and now you're
Right.
like spending 2 turns recovering. And you kind of feel like, well, that was my decision,
Yeah.
and it didn't go well.
Right.
I'd rather make my own decision for me,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, man, that was a bad call, but you know what?
But at least you didn't.
It's
hurt
my call.
anybody else.
No one else suffered but me. So I think that's
I
where
agree,
this
100%.
game
Yeah.
absolutely shines is
Right.
in solo solitaire play. And I think, like a lot of their games are phenomenal for solo,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Cool. I
So,
agree.
So
That being said,
that being said, I think if we were to rate this game,
Mm-hmm.
I think as a multiplayer game, at least from our 2-player experience, I'd say the experience is a great experience, a very high grade experience.
Yes.
Like we really,
100%.
really enjoyed this game. If I were to rate this as a solo, I'd say this game is brilliant, right? A few of the, I think if they added on some real good variety and really spiced up some of the like treasure tokens and some other things, maybe added some more cards. Like I think with an expansion, this thing
Yeah.
could be outstanding, no problem. Like this is I really like the game.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question. Solo, I haven't played it solo yet, but let me tell you, I could tell. Obviously,
You can
there's
tell,
no different how that's going to play solo, but the experience that you will have, and there's no question that I think it would be an outstanding solo play, because it's just, brilliant.
yeah.
But
Yeah. You get the idea.
you get the idea, right? Because it's a great game for us, and we can rate it at that, and that's the rating we're going to give it. Great, because we've only played it, as 2 players.
Yeah.
But like I said, if I were to have to do, I can definitely see after a solo play, there's no doubt in my mind I'd give it a brilliant. So
Okay.
there you have it.
Okay.
If you haven't gotten it yet and you're a solo gamer, highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it. It's a really good game. If you're into this and you're into that theme, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It's got a lot of class to it. It's a very classy title. So that's all.
All
Yeah.
right. Sounds good.
All right. So there you have it. Nemo's War. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.